All right. So, last time you guys, after you guys,
Just rude.
sorry.
Yes, how dare you? Not talking about you, Darren. Talking about them who left me behind.
You stepped out for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after you guys had fought the sand elementals, you guys investigated the two individuals that were dead and the one person that you left alive who was trying to escape the tavern. Internet. Uh, you guys noticed that they had these weird magical like fetishes on them, charms, and they also had possessed some coinage from different dominions and maybe probably different time periods. They all had different they all look differently in their wear and tear. They had about 300 gold on them, several potions, which included 2 healing, 1 climbing, 1 gaseous form, immovable rod, a wand of magic missile, and the map of the location of the tomb that you were seeking. When you woke the one guy up, you had learned that they had jumped Lulu's men, hearing that they had this map to this new tome. They hadn't been there yet, and apparently it looked like maybe one of the 3 guys had taken something from their previous escapade, which led the sandstorm elementals to this current location. You allowed him to live, but you didn't give him any of his stuff, so he may just die in the desert.
Almost definitely will, yes.
Um, you guys headed towards the location of the tomb, which was in the cliffside in a cliffside, pretty much. You got the door was hidden by an illusion, and behind the illusion was a riddle, which you guys solved very quickly. And as the tomb door slowly rose to open, you guys were attacked by sand crocodiles and worms. They were depicted as sandiles and a worm made out of basketballs with a smiley face. Um, Once you had annihilated the creatures, you guys were gonna just squeeze under the door because you timed it would take a few like 24 seconds, but you guys just killed everything. You went inside and saw that it was a musty old tomb as predicted. But on one of the walls was a phrase that says, "My descendant is swift," and there was a key hanging from the wall. So you guys decided to take the key, and then the mummies woke up, and then the moving statues woke up. So Aoife ran down the hallway to see where this key could go. You guys kind of stayed at the front of the entrance, being assaulted by mummies with arcane writings on their wrappings and those pesky magnetic statues again. Eventually, you guys just beat up the mummies and the statues, and then used the key and opened the door to reveal this lovely area. And that is where we left off. Oh, also, Theo went to escort the 6 kids with Capo to Turk.
Yeah, I heard that part.
Okay.
But where's Tilda?
She was.
She at first she was assisting us via Ray of Frost because the DM didn't want to use any of your spell slots. And then through the second half, she was just outside the door on her broom, being careful. I don't remember really how that was.
I think you should be here. I did use 1 Misty Step.
Okay.
To get away from shit. That is the.
Okay,
I believe
fair
that's the only spell I used for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So what am I being careful of?
There were multiple mummies that were like right there by the door. I guess we were just keeping you out of harm's way. But
Okay.
I think it was also that the DM didn't want to try to run you. Just as a guess. Not
So we were making,
confirmed.
I was already
Not
running
Conte's
like
worried about a mummy curse.
Like 17 creatures. I'm not blaming you. It was a very lot.
no,
of
and
creatures.
also like the mummies were spellcasters too, so I'm like, oh my god.
It's fine.
But yeah, now you guys are here. You have defeated all the mummies in the hallway. This door is now open, and this is what you see inside.
We brought the Silenars in the front and we had a short rest, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have not hit short rest yet, and I have not done hit dice yet. So let me just hit those really fast.
I presume this at the top is the entrance.
Yes. The
Yes,
north
we
is
came in
yeah,
at the top.
the north is the entrance.
Okay.
You'll have to forgive me. While folding, I don't know why, my neck started to hurt very badly, so I took some ibuprofen. But I'm currently laying on the couch so that I can
Oh.
give it a rest. I'm listening. Everything's fine.
Okay.
But Coda's just laying on my chest.
Oh,
now, so I
cat
can't get up.
cat parallel. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I understand. I know that. I know it well.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, this is what you guys see exactly when you are in. This large cavernous room is lit with braziers, and in the center of the room is a, well, what I can describe as a pit with an immense glow coming from it. It's almost as if you don't need the braziers, because it's pretty much just this very bright light that illuminates the entire space. In front of you, there is a set of, well, not in front of you, but at the other end of the hall room, there is a set of stairs that reveals another door, similar to the one that just opened up in front of you. Actually, I will designate that this door, this pink just means it's open. Hold on. This pink just means it's open. There we go. That's open. No. Good boy.
Yes. I like laid on the couch and he was like, "Oh my god, chess time!"
French
So
fry
he
does
just
that.
popped right up.
French fry does that too. If I'm laying on the couch, it's like, oh my god, the heater's back.
Yeah. He
Sweet.
gets so excited.
All I wanted when I was a kid was for my cat to lay on me like that.
Yeah.
She was
Not all
the
cats are
laying-
like that though.
No.
I miss it
mine-
when I visit my mom because I'm so used to Coda sleeping with me and I just don't have anything in bed with me and I'm like
Yeah. Too empty. Yeah, I used to have to catch my cat and like bring her over, put a blanket over her, and just like, no, we're staying here. She would
Let
stay
me
for,
love
like-
you.
Yeah, exactly. She'd be like,
Yeah, it's just like, please contact the American Red Cross and get me freed.
yeah, exactly.
So the door, the pink door that is open, before it opened, did we look at it for any like writings, or did it open when we put the keyhole in?
It
Put the
opened
key in
when
the
you
keyhole?
it opened when you put the keyhole in.
Okay.
With the key in the
Is
keyhole.
there any writing on that little passageway, like right here? Is there any like writing or anything on these walls?
There is actually a very, very nice carving on the walls. I will describe what the carving is. Okay, so the carving...
Please do, because we can't see it.
Yes. The carving depicts what looks like a long and arduous battle. It looks like there were two sides. One of the sides looks like it had a grandiose spellcaster in a large, like, tall snake hat, fighting with what looks like either very emaciated individuals with strange tattoos or carvings in their skin, fighting what looks like bunch of people in like these in loose clothing. I'm just gonna say what a stereotypical Shaolin monk would probably wear is my best depiction of this. The people that are fighting this guy with the tall, grandiose hat.
Okay, so basically a necromancer with his zombie army fighting a bunch of monks.
Yes.
Okay.
And a snake
Wait, do we
hat.
know it's a necromancer?
I'm just taking a guess from the emaciated figures with things carved into their skin
There you go, baby girl.
that they
And
are
we did.
zombies.
And we did just walk through a tunnel full of mummies.
Yes.
True.
Magic mummies.
Exactly.
And living statues, though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Possessed pillars, even.
yes. On the other side, so that depicts one wall. On the other side, it looks like there is that same magical individual, and he has rows upon rows of these stone slabs with people on them, and it looks like he is for one of them he looks like he's carving into one individual. The other individuals that are also on stone slabs in the foreground look like they have large urns full of some liquidy substance. Oh.
Yeah. He currently repositioned. He's loafing a bit now, so I have to take another picture. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's okay.
distracting.
It's fine. Looks like he is perhaps draining some kind of liquid out of these individuals. The individuals on the stone slabs, however, do look like the individual monks on the other side of the pin on the wall.
So
Interesting.
presumably he won.
Yeah.
Or
Possibly.
that's why they were attacking him, is that he had made mummies out of their buddies, and then they were
Oh,
like,
that's a good point.
Yeah, there's no numbering on the painting which one comes first.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, and those are the only two?
Those are the only two in this hallway. If you are you in this hallway right now? Hold on. Are you in this hallway right now? Because I'll review more of the map.
Oh, let me, I was gonna come up to, like, here,
Okay,
and
so
not actually step in until we look for traps.
all right. So you probably would be able to see around here. So you see that pile of gold over there.
Gold.
And and you probably see that pile of
What do you
gold
think
over
we
there.
are? Fools?
How much does Coda weigh?
He's very light right now because he hasn't been eating. He's around 11 or 10 and a half.
Oh, okay.
He was at 12.3 before he was, you know,
Even that's
Uh,
not too terrible.
butt hurt. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Ah.
depending on the angle, sometimes he looks really small, and sometimes he looks really long, and I just wasn't sure which one it was, so.
Both.
He's small and long.
Right now he's just very svelte.
Oh. Alright, so we see the piles of gold, and then we see the braziers that are not needed because of the bright light that is sourceless in the middle of the room.
Coming out of the pit.
Yeah, it's coming out of a pit, but you're not
We
sure
can't see what is in the pit causing the light. We just see that it's coming up from the below.
exactly. It's like if you shined a
Okay.
couple spotlights from below, and it's kind of like giving that effect.
Can I do the old toss the ball bearing down the pit?
Yeah, you can.
It would take quite a throw from here, though, wouldn't it?
It's a
It's about
It's
50
a-
feet.
I mean, come on.
And
I got noodle arms, but I mean it's It's a little metal ball. It's not that hard.
Also, it's a ranged thing, so dexterity, I believe, is what you use for that. So
Yeah. Also, is the ground sloping down toward the pit, or is it like like an edge?
It's slightly sloping.
Okay, so like the first like this little spot here that's like the medium color is
Mhm.
more of a slope, and then this is more of an edge.
Here's a question. Does it seem like an intentional pit, if that makes sense?
You would have to get closer to see, because of the state of this area. You're not sure. Like, there's a lot of wear. There's like a lot of wear and tear, even though it's been like in a mountain for a while. But so you see where this rock is right here. I should get a better pinging color. Let's ping with blue. You see this? I said blue. Thank you. All right. Never mind. Fuck it.
Nope.
It's because
Gotta
I'm the gut
change here.
general. Yeah. Fuck it.
This rock?
Yes, that rock. See? Okay. Here. So there's like a stone, and then you see it slope down a little bit. And if you look at the other side, there's like a sloping thing going on. Slight. Not like steep. If we're talking like degree-ish, we're probably thinking of like not too steep, 90-degree-ish.
I mean, that's pretty steep. A 90-degree angle?
Yeah, that's vertical.
45. Quiet.
Okay.
45.
Okay. Okay.
That's a little better, I guess.
So, do we want to go ahead and head in all at once? Did Rain want to look for traps? What are we doing with this?
well, given the fact that us.
Well, what
checking
about the
for
bell
crystal-
bearing? What happened to the ball
Yeah.
bearing
Oh, thank you.
that rain through?
So you hear it like rattle off a few of the stones and then fall. And then it just sounds like it hits like a solid, like rocky bottom.
Okay.
It just kind of clacks.
Not very long after it clacks against.
Not
one of
too
the stones,
long.
I presume?
Not too long.
Okay.
An infinite pit and throwing something in there didn't exactly set off alarms or traps.
Is the light coming out of the pit giving off heat?
You're not sure? Because you guys are still over there.
Yeah.
I'll go forward.
Yeah.
Let's look on the ground and inside. Investigating up to about where the braziers are. Which I'll work on moving my icon.
All right. So, would you want to be okay?
Start like going that way. Like you can tell me when I need to roll.
Okay.
Get that.
Um. So you're looking around. You examine the braziers. They are made of a bronze. Well, they are of a bronze material, so it leads you to assume they're probably a bronze brazier with very intricate, like delicate patterned shapes around the outside. They don't look like they have coals in there, so you're probably thinking probably magically lit because it's been in here so long. I will review more of the map since we're there, so god damn it. There. So you see that corner, so it's very, very square. When you do get to the center of the room, the light is... You would think it was blinding, but it gives more like a... It's more of like a softer... It doesn't like impede your vision. It's like a softer glow of sorts. But yeah, you do not see anything unusual. What you may see this is unusual. So as you've noticed, there are bars over here. At one point, they looked like they were completely like cut off, like they completely cut off whatever would be on the other side of those bars. But because of the long time effects of the effects of time, they are rusted and broken in particular places.
Is there anything behind them?
The piles of gold are kind of blocking your view.
How large are these piles? Are we talking like a wheelbarrow? Are we talking like a person could McDuck around in it? Like, what is...
Each one of these piles would probably fill a cart.
Oh, so it's a pretty good sized pile.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized pile.
Hide the piles are like mostly like gold, or is it like gold and plated, gold plate, that kind of thing, or is there like it could be a magic item,
There are a few things in there. I mean, you do see a variety of gold pieces. You see some silvery pieces, possibly platinum or silver. You do see like there is like a very intricate vase top sticking out from this pile of gold. So it looks like there might be a mixture of items in there, a couple jewels, but the majority looks like on the surface gold coins.
Like doesn't appear to be any physical traps or anything so forth. Can't speak to magic, kind of like I told her, but at least up to this point, should be good to walk. Also, I'm not dead, so, probably okay.
Clank, 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 clank. I would like to look at this brazier and just kind of see what's up with it. If it looks like it's maybe been like enchanted with a continual flame, anything like that.
Sure, roll investigation check. Zaitari, how far do you want to be away from everything?
Probably with the rest of the group, but not near Rain. Because she's ahead and checking for traps.
All right.
Probably around where Tilda is.
Okay.
That's usually pretty safe.
Okay, I placed you like one square away from Tilda, so.
Sure, that works. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trapped by cats.
It's fine. I understand. Investigation. Definitely powered by some kind of magic. You suppose, unless there's like great feat of engineering that's being done here, because there are no coals. There is not a source for this flame to burn.
Okay, well, I'm assuming that Mel has seen tons of like continual flame enchantments and would probably recognize that it would be something similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it giving off any heat, or is it just light?
It's just light.
Are all the braziers giving off the same color light?
Yes.
Okay. Are all the braziers made of the same material?
Do you go to each brazier and look at the material?
I'll go ahead and like tap this one and then kind of take a look around at the other ones from where I'm standing near this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna walk around the room quite yet. I just kind of want to eyeball the other ones.
They appear to be the same material. They look like the same color.
Okay. And is it metal, stone?
Metal. Seems like bronze if you had to guess.
Okay. Similar to what had been in other parts of the tomb so far then.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to detect magic.
Okay.
Just on the room in general.
Mm-hmm.
So after the ritual is done, I'd move up to about here.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of, what do my wizard eyes see?
Where are you pointing first?
I'll start over here by this brazier.
Okay. The brazier.
Do one of these, like. Doop, 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 doop.
Okay. The brazier does emit magic. Evocation if you concentrate long enough.
Okay.
Which
Fair
would
enough.
probably fall in tune with Melanie's suspicion of continual flame.
Suspicion,
Yeah. All right.
Inspection. I think that's a word.
Inspection. All right. Yeah, and each one of these braziers that you're walking across does give off the magic.
Oh no, I'm not walking next to them.
Oh.
I am
At the gold
within
pile.
30 feet of me.
Yep. At the gold pile, you do detect several magic pings. The light, yeah, the pit, yeah, that's like a big old evocation of some sort. So yeah, you get some
Okay.
pings here. If you walk like next to Melanie, you get some pings there.
Well, again, it's within 30 feet of me.
Yep.
So... Okay.
Does it look, when she looks at the gold pile, does it look like it's one big ol' lump, or just like a few little things maybe in the pile?
A few things. She's getting she'll be, if she concentrates long enough, she'll get different pings of different magics.
Yeah. So that falls in line with the idea that there's magic items in then their gold piles.
So I think necromancy is usually the school of curses. Any of those popping up, Matilda?
Necromancy? Let me take a look. Boop, boop, boop,
I
boop,
mean,
boop.
like a fireball trap would be like, probably a vacation, but
Let's see.
like that.
This whole time, Aoife's just had her hands on her hips, and she's looking down into the pit, and she's just like muttering to herself. It's like, I could probably survive if I jumped in there.
So you're getting transmutation. You're getting.
I just imagine
Enchantment.
Tilda being like kind of a like, just like sniffing the room. I'm getting transmutation. I'm getting
More transmutation.
Like a wine snob.
Like a sommelier.
Top notes of enchantment.
Illusion, that kind of thing.
illusion.
Yep.
Okay. Do any of the... So is the illusion... it's based on an item, not like
Not
the whole pile is an illusion.
exactly.
Right?
You're getting a ping from like an illusion based thing, not the whole pile. Correct.
And last but not least, I'd like to really concentrate on the light coming out of this hole in
Okay.
the ground. Oh my fucking god, ow. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, so
Yep.
I'd really like to find out what school of...
That one's definitely evocation.
Okay. Is it another continual flame, does it seem like?
No.
Or...
This looks like something a little more intense.
Okay.
But you said it's not
Okay.
giving off heat?
It's not giving off heat.
Right.
Is it like what is that, like programmed illusion or something?
Well, that'd be.
I mean,
wouldn't that be
program
illusion
delusion
magic?
would probably read as an illusion spell.
This is true. Very
Um,
smart.
Glancing up, do I see the ceiling?
Yes.
Is it
The ceiling is about 45 feet to the ceiling. It is made
Okay.
out of stones. You do notice something about the ceiling above the pit. It has little. It looks like there's little pocket marks in the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the pit's gonna
I'm
fuck us
gonna
up.
point those out to the group, and say, by the way, everyone, heads up. Looking at the ceiling, there seem to be pocket marks up there. I could fly up to investigate further, but I'm
I don't want
not
to.
sure I want to. Yes.
Do the pockmarks, so are they, if we look up, kind of follow Tilda's lead and look up, are the pockmarks, do they have like char around them, or do they just look like they've been eroded over time?
Let me see.
Also,
Hmm?
really quick, is it just over the pit, or is it over us?
It's just over the pit area.
Just it's exclusively over the pit.
It's exclusively over the pit. Okay.
The pit. You fell into the pit. Sorry.
Okay. So it does look like, so there are pock marks, but there's also this kind of what I could describe as, it looks like is as if like there's some patterns that look like roots are growing.
Okay, well that would line up with where the surface of the cliffside would be, right?
Well, it doesn't, they aren't actually roots. It's just like a pattern that looks very similar to roots.
Oh.
So like something might if this were not the ceiling but instead were the floor,
Uh-huh.
if and like liquid were to go through it, it would be like little rivulets.
Yes, very similar.
Okay.
Perhaps lightning-y?
Does it taste lightningy?
How would we know?
Ratatouille.
Ooh.
Listen, just watch Ratatouille, okay?
Chewy, yeah.
How like how does okay? I'm
I forgot about that part.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to
The rogue is definitely going to make the way over to the gold pile. Carefully, but, you know, I'm going to go start touching. Well, I'm not going to start touching stuff. I'm going to take a look very close.
Are you invisible or are you?
Yeah, I'm probably not invisible because there's a lot of things that require sight, and, you know, for the magic casters.
Of course.
while Rain is heading towards the pile, I'm going to take a piece of parchment out of
Mhm.
my cartography kit. I'm assuming that I've got little scraps of paper in there.
Yeah.
And I would like to kind of take, kind of fold it into like a, just fold it in half and fold it in half and open it back up so it's kind of got a little bit of texture to it and kind of gently waft it over the pit and
Mhm.
see what happens to the parchment as it goes across. Since it is flammable, unlike a ball bearing.
So do you send it like an airplane, like a paper airplane,
like,
or do
like
you?
a half-ass paper airplane. Like, I don't do full airplane, but kind of like just fold it in such a way that it'll waft a little bit and just kind of
Mhm.
toss it.
An airplane.
There is like
Paper bird.
some kind of
Mm.
like temperature differential because it does like float a little bit. It's like if it caught like a little gust of wind and it just, hovers up for a little bit and then just sails
Okay.
down.
Does anyone have a
So
good
we've got,
argument for
like-
me not going into the pit right now?
That we don't know what these rivulets on the ceiling are, and they may be a trap that could hurt you.
I'm a little bit worried that the pit, because of the marks on the ceiling, if life goes into it, that it may have some sort of magical discharge. I do think that maybe we should check out the remainder of this room before you do that, just in case something terrible happens. I'd like us to all be able to respond should we need to.
Also, backup idea. We can toss one of our rides in there and see what happens.
I would rather not toss a poor innocent Silenar into a pit if we can help it.
Just saying.
I mean,
No,
I understand,
that's right.
but I'd rather not. I would have rather used our weird prisoner, horrible person, but they're not here.
Hey, we can probably chase him down.
I mean, you could definitely run over there in like 20 seconds, but let's go. I think Rain has the right idea. Let's check out these piles of gold. Probably a trap, but last time the trap did take us to the next step, so.
Look out for compasses, also. That's what we're here for, right?
Yes. Though I would guess that there might be some sort of deeper chamber where the compass might be, since it sounded like it was important. Though it could be out here. Who fucking knows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back into the like foyer of this room,
Okay.
or not a step. I float back on my broom,
Mm-hmm.
um, and just let these guys get on with plundering treasure.
All right.
Let these idiots go at it.
Yep,
All right. As you're like,
I'm gonna.
said with the utmost love.
I was gonna head up with Rain. That was all I was gonna say. Sorry.
as you guys are both like getting eyes on this pile of gold, you're probably just like, imagine you're kind of like, craning your head every which way to look around, the piles of gold.
Getting every angle.
Yep, getting every angle. You do catch behind the iron bars, or probably what was once behind the iron bars, just like a pile of mummified bodies.
Like 3, like 12. What kind of pile are we talking?
Okay, so imagine if there was a tunnel full of mummified bodies. A lot.
So,
Just
Stuffed
all,
full of them.
just
Like,
stuffed full of them.
like Return of the King, the
A Jenga
skulls
tower.
are falling, but mummies.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
Jenga tower's worth of mummies.
Yeah, Jenga tower full of mummies. Like, if somebody found a way to Tetris themselves as many mummies in this tunnel as they could, well, mummified bodies, sorry. They're not actual mummies, mummified bodies. That's what you have.
I think that fire would be really great to just toss in there. Get rid of that shit. I mean, with the fact that those other mummies did sort of get aggressive when we poked them, maybe we should just, get rid of that.
Keep it in mind, just in case.
Well, is anyone, if anyone's opposed, I won't, but if anyone's not if no one's opposed, I would like to just toss a torch in there before we touch the gold, because I feel like the gold is probably going to be the trigger that makes all of those mummies attack us.
I'll be the common sense person at this moment. Mummies have stuff rubbed all over them and in them and stuff. That's what makes them mummies. So you might hotbox us. I'm not opposed. I wanted to point that out for the pregnant lady's sake.
The room is probably big enough that it would take a lot of mummies to fill it up with smoke, right? I mean, 45
It's a
foot
Jenga tower's
ceiling.
worth.
Yeah, but we don't. I mean, the Jenga tower could only be like 5 feet deep. We don't know how deep the Jenga tower goes.
Exactly. The bodies, there are so many bodies in this tunnel that you don't know how deep it is.
But they're
Also,
packed
they're
real-
not mummies.
They're
not
mummified
mummies,
bodies,
right? They're
not
mummified
They are
bodies.
mummified bodies.
Plus, mummified remains are kind of skinny, so there's probably a lot of them just
Yeah.
really squeezed in there.
Which is why I don't want to fight them.
Which is also why I don't want to set them on fire. Because I'm picturing worst case scenario, there's some kind of explosive in there. We set it on fire as a way to dispose of it, and it just blows up and it's mummy shrapnel.
Yeah, Melanie, haven't played Uncharted 4.
I didn't see that play. Afraid. I was busy.
Mummy bomb, horrible, very horrible.
Okay. Well, that sounds like there's multiple votes against me burning the mummies, so I will not catch the mummies on fire at this moment.
What if we just remove them?
What, just dig them out?
One by one, yeah. Toss them
Just-
into the pit.
There's hundreds.
Okay, and? You're strong. Double fist.
Well,
Okay. I'm gonna go grab a leg.
Rain is gonna find something to pull out of the pile while they're discussing.
All right, you
I'm
pull
not,
out.
I'm not over by the mummies, but the bodies. I'm over.
Okay, you pull out a leg. Unfortunately, the ankle crumbles into dust as soon as you touch it. Oh, you grab it.
Mm-hmm.
I grab another leg.
You grab another leg. This one's a little more stable. There's a couple of scarabs that come out of it.
Am I able to pull a mummy chunk out of this hole?
Yeah, you can. There's still some remnants of a femur there. So you have a
Now, is this
bone.
a desiccated body or is this a mummified body? Like, is it wrapped?
It's not wrapped.
Okay, so it's just like time, heat, sand, scarabs, just all shrivelly.
Possibly.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
like-
I can't believe I'm saying it, but could you please stop defiling the dead?
We defile the dead all the time. This is pretty standard. I mean, come on.
You have a hammer? You could just like crush them.
I take the femur chunk
Uh-huh.
and I yell. I learned this new phrase from a halfling. YOLO! And I toss the femur into the hole.
All right, you toss the femur into the hole. It tumbles down, cracks into multiple pieces when it hits the bottom.
Maybe it's not bad then. Do I get attacked by anything upon making this motion?
No.
Okay. Alright. Rain, go for it.
This is the most interesting item I see.
Roll a perception check.
That's how much money I have. Nope. That should not be an advantage.
18
But
was the first
18 was the
one.
first anyways.
Yeah, okay. There is a... So, there's lots of shiny here. There's a piece of wood that's sticking out. Like,
Usual.
from the top of a staff or something.
Yoink.
Alright. You yoink it. As you
Are you
yoink
at
it,
least, like wearing gloves.
there is a horrifying, blood-curdling scream that comes from the tunnel Melanie's down.
Yep.
Um, There
Melanie,
are...
what did you do?
What only looks like at least 20 spectral arms come flying out of the wall next to you, Melanie, and attempts to grab you.
Fuck.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then you hear Zaitari, as you're witnessing all this, you turn around and you hear there is a loud crash as the stone door behind you just slams shut.
Yeah, that was gonna happen eventually. but-
Yeah, I figured this was gonna happen eventually.
Touch nothing but the lamp. Guys.
The horror from the wall, or a walled horror, is going
Oh, it's
to
a demon wall.
attempt to first claw at you.
Me.
Yes, you. You're the closest.
I would like to
Couldn't
let
be.
it know that I didn't touch the fucking staff.
Allow me to hold on. I need to Okay, there's
Why
the
did this make
it was
me
right
wake up?
there.
We don't know it was the staff. Could have been delayed reaction on the mummies. We don't know. Stop
20
medicating.
24 to hit,
Trophy,
please.
24.
Yep.
Oof. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 6 points of slashing damage, and I need another die. 7 points of psychic damage, and this thing is trying to pull you into the wall.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Do I
you
need
are
to roll a save?
you are currently grappled.
Okay.
All right, and I am going to roll some dice to do things. All right, so Mallory, would you like me to roll initiative for you?
Yes, please. but
Okay.
I'll get Coda to get up. Come on, buddy.
no, don't move him.
He's like, no, you're warm. It's so good
I
here.
know. He's warm too. He's in that right, buddy.
All right, so that, and then that's so.
Ah,
So
I
many
see.
books.
So many books.
Let's see.
And then these.
I have my initiative rolling.
Okay.
Ah, man. Fuck. Ugh.
Is this one the one?
Damn, is that a crit? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the other one. Okay. So this is.
So wild, crazy, mixed up tomb we're in, where usually get high initiatives. Going first. Yeah. That's not true. As I'm looking. I just know I got really high on my initiative. I'm like,
Need to wear actual clothes tomorrow.
ugh.
I know.
Why?
Going back to Pittsburgh for tomorrow.
Hmm.
I only intend on putting actual clothes tomorrow when I have to run down to meet the FedEx guy.
Mm.
That's it.
I think that's it. All right.
I'm probably gonna cheat though and wear like leggings and hoodie.
Do it. Cheat.
Those are regular enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hardly cheating anymore. Cheating would be like installing snaps on a Snuggie. Wearing the top of the hooded dress.
Your thoughts are intriguing, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good idea.
Okay. So Saitari, you are first.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll probably scream after the door slams shut behind me. Walk forward and be like, I don't know what you all are doing, but oh my god, is that wall attacking?
Yeah. It is.
Oh, I never rolled hit die. That's fine. I think I was already sitting on the couch at that point. So what all looks dangerous in here exactly?
The
wall.
the wall just so far.
First and
Okay,
foremost.
that's right here.
Yes.
Okay, I'll move up a little bit more so I can get a better angle.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd have to say this, but I will hex the wall.
Okay.
Hex you, wall.
And
Bastard.
then I will Eldritch Blast it 3 times.
Okay.
So it's a 1d20 plus 12 plus 12. Okay. $20 to hit?
20 does hit the wall.
Okay. There's 3 of them, so I'll just do this.
15 does
15
not hit the wall.
Okay.
No, that's actually kind of surprising.
But the ball has arms.
Yes.
So it's like deflecting stuff.
10
Yeah.
plus.
Also, you might hit a different part of the wall.
True.
27 total.
Okay. Sounds good.
Does the
27.
necrotic damage go through from the hex?
It does not.
Ah, damn. Okay. That was very useful then. Also, what is it? Disadvantage on strike checks.
Okay.
As
Wall
per
has-
usual.
Strike checks.
Ah.
I feel
Disadvantage.
like the mental image of all the arms on the wall doing the wax on, wax off motion. And you see these complex stuff.
Mark thinking like wacky waveable inflatable arm, dude.
Oh,
I just binged Cobra Kai, so wax on, wax off
Ah,
is my brain immediately
nice.
summoned.
All right, Aoife.
Oh gosh. Do you need help, Melanie?
Probably got this for now. I don't know. Man, it depends on if it does some weird shit.
Okay. What I'm gonna
If you look
do
over,
now-
Mel does not look super angry yet, or scared.
Okay. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna post up in front of Tilda,
Mhm.
like right here-ish. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the dodge action.
Okay, sounds good.
And be a wall for you with my AC being what it is.
Great, so that if any projectiles come towards you, you dodge away from them and they hit me.
No, I just catch them.
yeah. Grab.
That's fair. Yeah.
Monk shit.
All right.
Mm,
Yeah.
There is this like
God.
eerie feeling that hangs in the air, but you're unsure of what that is.
Interesting.
I'm loving the totally descriptive
Letters.
letters, yep, that are definitely not terrifying
Uh
in the initiative order.
Left, top, right. That's my guess.
all right. It's time to have some fun.
Oh no. I don't
Um,
like that.
Things you never want to hear your DM say.
No. No.
let's see. So there is a crackle of energy that emits from the pit. So I
Oh.
need to see
Probably a
where,
good thing you didn't jump in there then.
as you see a streak of lightning
Nation. It's fine.
hop up, and I want to see where it goes. So there's 3 directions.
Oh, how exciting.
It hops up, and I am going to streak of lightning appears from the pit, hops in front of Melanie. This individual looks very similar to the Shaolin monks that are depicted on the walls,
Interesting.
Cool.
but undead, clearly from its physical form.
Right.
So it crackles, the energy crackles as it leaves, and then let's see. Okay, cool. So that was its move. It takes the Shaolin monks didn't use katanas, but whatever. Stupid cultural book.
I mean, I feel like this is very important lesson and important detail that we should get right. So if you want to just find a different weapon, maybe one that does less damage than a katana.
We're gonna do with butterfly knives because that's appropriate.
Okay.
Let's do a mark of spade.
Because everyone knows katanas do, like 4d12 damage. You know?
They're
alright.
the most deadly weapon because they are the katana.
So yeah, they're going to attempt to hit you.
So I'm guessing a butterfly knife probably does 1d4 damage. The
I
same
feel
as a
like
dagger.
the more that we antagonize the DM while she's trying to hit me, the more
So
damage I'm gonna take.
28 points. 28
You're
to
fine.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool.
Is it?
As you take slashing damage of 11
Okay.
points of slashing,
Uh-huh.
and then there is a streak of lightning that follows in its wake, and does 6 points of lightning damage.
Fucking hell.
And then I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
What? Don't get banished.
You're fine. You were so stunned by the amount of lightning that this thing was doing. You still have your senses. You can still act. It's gonna bonus action and take 2 arm. Do a flurry of blows.
Right. Why wouldn't you?
Is this the same day that we fought the hurricanes, by the way?
Yes.
The
Yes.
sandstorms? Ah, fuck. Okay.
I
Alright.
thought we took a long rest in the mansion before we came in the tomb, guys.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
we
Sorry,
did.
sorry. You took a wrong
Sorry.
rest. You're right. You're right.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad. All right. So
Oh, actually, speaking of long rest, okay. I was gonna make sure you rolled those. I might need your help.
okay.
That's why
So
I was asking.
12 points of lightning damage for first hit
Mm-hmm.
because the fists are made of lightning. However,
wouldn't they
I missed with the second flurry of blows, which was only a
Those kinds
17.
of fighting,
Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay.
must be
Still in triple
so
digits.
lightning.
Thank goodness.
Tilda, it is your turn.
Real quick, like, can I just kind of glance over here to see if there's, any mysterious spiritual hands coming out of this side of the?
So I'll just
Wall?
let you know, like, you don't see any, but these are pretty, like, they appeared, like, ethereal at first.
Uh-huh.
So, possibly, there could be ghosts everywhere.
Right.
Ghosts
enough.
everywhere. That space that you're in right now, it's a ghost.
Let's see.
Moon haunted mean.
I imagine that if we,
Haunted.
if you went onto the ethereal plane, you'd just be like, "Are we at a kegger? What the hell?"
Oh my god.
Ghosts are just chugging ectoplasm everywhere.
Yeah, just a
Oh
bunch of
my
fucking
God.
ghosts.
It's
What
really
are
just
niggers doing
it's the ghost zone from Danny Phantom.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Give me a second, because I have nothing. Yeah, no. The reason the DM was using only cantrips last time is because I have no offensive spells whatsoever prepared.
Mm.
So
Do you got any healing spells?
I always have the wands of healing.
Okay, because I forgot to roll my hit dice for the short rest. So.
Ugh, guys.
I'm not the only
I
one.
will-
Mallory did too.
Yes, I know. I heard. That's why I said guys,
Yeah.
not just Ray. I will send a ray of frost
Haha, Ray.
Yeah.
at
Sorry.
this
It's more
guy.
snow
Okay.
right now.
That will hit.
The monk or the fist? I didn't see where it was
The
pointing.
monk.
Okay. Oh, 31 hits? That's good to know.
Yeah, isn't it? It's
Would be terrifying if it didn't.
it's reassuring. Yeah, that's pretty much my turn.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Would you like to move? Up or
No,
down on
I'll
your
stay
room? Okay,
here.
cool. So a couple of those scarabs that you had seen earlier.
Oh no.
Fuck.
I guess the noise probably riled them up.
Ugh.
Of course it did. They
Getting
couldn't
that
just
big
stay sleeping.
scream. Oh, fucking shit. I don't
I've
like this.
I have a real life distaste for scarabs because one bit me once. And
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
they hurt.
Fireflies. They're
Where
fireflies.
the fuck were you that you were interacting with scarabs?
In Flagstaff in my home.
Really? What?
Yeah.
They got all
What?
kinds of shit down there.
Jesus.
Arizona is the Australia of North America.
Like scorpions,
pseudo scorpions, scarab. Yeah,
Sorry.
tarantulas.
They're called like
Your-
gorget beetles because they're pretty, but they hurt.
Your home sounds terrifying. I'm never
It's-
ever coming to your state.
It is not as bad as further south.
Look, if you guys come to Kentucky, all you'll get is a lot of bourbon. There's not any
Hell
sort of
yeah.
crazy.
I'm gonna be
bugs,
honest. I have
so-
no intention of ever coming to Kentucky.
It's,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. That's the highlight, and possibly only highlight. I haven't really found any other like amazing things about Kentucky yet. Like, it's not bad, but it's not. I'm not
It's
gonna write
not-
home about it.
It's not on my list personally.
Oh, you could punch Mitch McConnell though.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or you,
that'd
could
be
go
nice.
or you could go fuck up his house.
Oh, that'd be
Go
so
do
good.
that some more.
Okay, so we're all making a plan to TP Mitch McConnell's house.
I mean, sure. I'm down for that.
Like
I'll
the
take
Senate
it.
minority leader's trying to hold the Senate hostage.
I know.
As
What
the
the fuck?
minority leader, like, what are you gonna accomplish?
Nothing.
You grow an extra chin?
Oh
Like, come on.
man.
So
Anyway.
those with like Rain and Aoife and Tilda, those that have pretty good eyesight, could see that these scarabs are a beautiful shade. Fireflies are a beautiful shade of turquoise, and they have these golden glyphs on their back that seems to
Oh.
glitter in the light.
That's
They're
great.
magic. Why?
Great. Don't worry.
I'll protect you from the scarabs.
It's like
It's okay. We
it's
punched
like-
a bunch of magic stuff last time.
the Indiana Jones thing, but instead of snakes, it's like magic.
Yeah.
Why is it always gotta be magic?
Magic.
All right, so they took 5, so it's gonna take them a while to get to places. So this one will go to the nearest target, and then this one will go.
Protect me, Aoife. You're my only hope.
The
Made all
nearest
Star Wars
target,
memes, Let's go. Oh no.
and this one will fly this way and only get to there.
Jesus Christ, Melanie.
And Melanie will be fine. These are just bugs.
Oh yeah, they're just bugs. Nothing, fancy about them.
All right, cool. So Melanie, that's only a 6 to hit. It's fine. You're fine. I rolled it.
When it hits me, does the glyph do anything? Does it shimmer or look different or anything like that?
It glows momentarily, but then it dies down because I guess it didn't hit.
I have a feeling of what this is gonna do, and I'm not gonna like it. If my guess is correct.
Rain, you have the displacer cloak, right?
Actually, don't.
Okay. Nope. Okay, this guy's going over there. This is gonna be like that last episode. I can't roll above like a 10 after this. All right.
You're able to just lie to us, though. I mean, we don't know what you're rolling.
I'm an honest DM. Why would I roll so many like? It was painful the other night. It was really painful. Okay.
Disadvantage against me.
All right. Okay. That makes me really sad.
It's a advantage action.
Because that was a natural 20.
Oh.
That's a 6. Oh god, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, they're done. They're done.
Gave our DM flashbacks to last week.
Yeah,
God
it was like
damn it.
1 week ago.
Ah.
I remember it like it was just last week.
Yeah, I do. T's up
No,
next.
look. More ghosts.
This
are
one
everywhere.
is not a ghost. It's
Oh,
very
no.
similar to the monk that just attacked Melanie.
Yay.
The quick mummies from the Mummy 2.
Oh god, those things fucking horrified me as a child.
Yeah, they were not great.
Also, that's why I hate scare beetles, because of the mummy.
Yep. Generational experience.
Yeah. I love those movies. Like, I could watch them, but man, as a kid, holy shit, those mummy scenes fucked me up.
I'll be honest, I was a little too busy looking at all the like insanely attractive actors and actresses in the movie.
Oh, that's how you're not wrong. The only person like I wasn't attracted to was Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, same.
I can't remember the Middle Eastern guy's name, but oh my god, so hot.
Like Middle Eastern Aragorn. I
He's
don't know what
still, he's still hot. Just the actor, he still looks amazing. He did an Instagram video of his mummy character living in LA in 2020.
Oh, that's cool.
That's good.
It was so good.
Okay.
Still at disadvantage against me.
All right. Fuck it. We'll go also reckless. So that just turns it into an even roll.
Yes.
So, why do you have a Nodachi?
Because who cares?
Because who cares if these are all Japanese weapons on a... Okay. Okay. It's a sword. It's a sword. It's a wushu sword. It's gonna make 2 attacks in your direction.
Uh-huh.
That-
Whose direction?
In Aoife's direction.
Okay, thank you.
That's a 29 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, that is.
So that will be 13 slashing damage,
Uh-huh.
and then
Guessing from his clothes, it's gonna be fire damage.
17 thunder damage.
Yeah, I was
I don't
wrong.
have my arms up right now. That's a problem.
He's not color coded apparently.
Can't deflect energy without my arms up.
Could you please roll a
Put your
strength
hands up.
saving throw?
Strength.
Yes.
Would you like a divination roll by any chance?
I have a plus 11 to strength.
Okay, great. Then never mind.
Sorry, plus 11.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
monks
'cause
get
I'm natural
dexterity and
Say,
strength.
No, because astral self monks get to use wisdom, their wisdom score, in place of strength for strength checks and saving throws. and strength based attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
even if you don't have your arms out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did
so
not
my
realize you had that
strength,
all the time.
my strength, dexterity, and wisdom are all plus 11 for saving throws.
Damn, that's nice.
The other hit whiffs you completely, but you feel like the first blow against you was trying to push you away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing that second one hit me. I have 27 hit points left. Not great. I can't rage anymore either.
Great.
Yeah.
For a long rest or a short rest, I don't remember
Long
when they
rest.
recharge.
Yeah. Rages are.
Can you
long
get
rest.
your arms back out still though?
I can, yeah. On my next turn I will.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
hello?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
can
I
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you.
Oh, it wasn't doing like usually it beeps when I hit it. Oh my gosh.
No,
What does
it's also
Discord do now?
Discord's been having problems giving me like sound for a
Yeah.
couple of days, so.
You know what? I'm just going to risk the attack of opportunity to go over here.
Okay. They will attempt to bite you. That is a 21 to hit.
6 for mid. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Thanks for me.
That is a 15 piercing damage. And I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, even though I know this is not gonna. I mean, even if you roll a 1, I think you're fine.
Also,
Close.
she has, I think, all of her lucky still.
Are you gonna use lucky?
Yes. No. I'm full health.
So lucky,
Okay.
she's a star. Cry, cry, cry.
We're gonna find out what these things do. I'm gonna sacrifice to find out.
All right.
Okay.
I need
Might be
to
a bad
take a
idea,
look
but
at
okay.
something.
That's
Oh,
great.
Oh,
no.
Hey,
no.
you guys gotta let the DM have something every once in a while.
Especially after last week, you know, we did just give her flashbacks, so.
Stop being so selfish, everyone. Let the DM have something.
Also, I'm sorry if you hear, like, my
I have a
sounds of frustration every once in a while. I'm currently cleaning my makeup brushes.
It's okay.
So.
Rain, I have a question.
Do I want to use lucky?
No, is your inventory current?
Oh, no!
It's. I think everything is current. Everything that's checked the blue, I should have,
You
except
should-
for the rations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a die.
Was that like a D100? No. Like this fucking long list.
I mean, also, is it on her person, or does it matter if it's in the bag of holding? Because we have those, too.
And most of it's going to be in a bag. I have a bag of holding and most of it would be in the bag of holding. Some things would be like the wand is out. Would be like available.
By the way, are you still hanging on to that staff that you pulled out of the?
Mhm. We're paying the price for it. Might as well keep it.
Well, I was just thinking,
What's
is it in your
okay? I have a
hand, or
question
did
for
just,
you
like,
then,
kinda
Rain.
put it-
What's not in the bag of holding or in the portable hole?
Uh-oh.
The wand of magic missiles, most of the potions. The deck of cards is probably on me. What was the other thing that was probably there?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like your weapons, your armor.
Yeah,
those
weapons,
kind of
armor, those kind of things. These
Okay,
are
all right. I need to roll one
the
more.
the chime of opening would be, a quick pull out of something,
Okay.
my many pouches that I have.
Okay. So, anything you had in your handy haversack spills out onto the floor.
Oh, okay.
Fucking bastard.
God, I thought
Okay,
it was
all
gonna
I
say,
did was
"It's
make a
gone."
mess. Thank God. Oh,
Oh,
So worried. We were all so worried.
Okay.
Well, it destroyed the haversack. It's still bad.
I mean, it looks like the
it could've
haversack
been
is
so much worse.
fine. It's just everything just came out like
like it turned it inside out.
yeah,
kinda.
pretty much.
I was gonna give that stare of the eyes like you're next fucker. And then I'm gonna stab this
Okay.
monk of indeterminate Asian origin.
Yes. What would you like to do? All right. This is the yellow one. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits for sure. That's 39 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
sounds good.
And then I'll give the old let's see. Do some measurements here. Alright, that's 15. We'll just hit both of these with crawl. Give it a little spin. We'll start with the monk and then go to the scarab.
Okay.
That's
All right. 3.
yeah, 3 health points. And 6 health points.
It's a scarab. The scarab nearest you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
All right, cool. All right, if you pick off a few scarabs, they die.
So it's not one big scarab. It's
It's a swarm.
Ugh.
All right. Melanie, you are currently grappled by this walled horror.
You know what? Fuck this. I don't like any of the things that are happening right now.
It's not your turn.
It's not your turn.
Oh, I thought you were telling me that I needed to go.
No,
Oh,
no, no. I
God.
no. It's its turn, and you're currently
Sorry, I was
grappled.
looking down at my crochet. Tell me what horrible thing happens to me.
All right. First of all, does a I know a 24 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is going to hug you as if a bear was hugging you, and pull you into the wall, and you find yourself partially entombed into the wall. The
No.
grapple ends.
That's not good.
The grapple ends. You are blind and restrained, and you take 2 damage.
2?
2.
Okay.
I didn't roll very much. 2 psychic damage.
I mean, the type doesn't really matter. I don't have any resistances right now.
Is she in the wall?
She is in
or
the wall.
not?
She's partially entombed in the wall. Like, she's blind. She's restrained.
Can
Melanie.
she breathe?
Yes. There's nothing about that in the description. You feel like if you focus enough, Melanie, you can probably get yourself out of this predicament.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, the other walled horror is nowhere near you guys.
It's unfortunate. I think that's fortunate. I think you're forgetting which words mean what.
Do not think that means what you think it means.
So it's gonna retract into the wall
Oh.
and appear. I can't get too far. Oh, appear over here at this brazier.
But why?
Because it's within its sight range.
Nope, don't like that. Don't like that at all.
That'd be bad.
Oh. Hi, Tilda. It's going to try to claw you. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, of course that hits.
That's 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
That's 3 psychic damage. I would like you to well, you are now grappled. Well, you're just grappled. I don't hit with the other attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're grappled.
So, -8. And I am grappled.
Yes.
I see.
So
I mean, technically, I am, 5 feet away from it.
these are really long arms.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Fucker.
A third appropriately clothed
Weapon.
ninja appears. So the Japanese weapons are fine. People out there who give Japanese weapons to Chinese martial artists. I'm not bitter.
We believe that.
You don't.
Shush.
It's going to
We placate her.
Yeah, it's right beside me. I'm not having anything going easy on me today. I'm in the fuckhole.
it's going to
I'm following you very quickly into the fuck hole.
True.
you-
That's true.
All right, so
All the more reason to placate her.
Melanie, this thing is going to stab you with its. First, it's gonna stab you with its ninjito. How is that?
It
Is that
has advantage.
How is that is that really a weapon? It probably is.
It is a ninjato
Yeah.
is a weapon.
Uh,
How do I
okay,
know this?
wait,
I
wait,
did a lot of Naruto shit.
okay. It's only 21 to hit, so you're fine on the first attack.
With
Okay,
advantage,
wait a
it's only
second.
21.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well.
Oh, that's good.
Plus, you would have like 3/4 cover, right? Because you're in the fucking wall.
Well, I can breathe, so I imagine a portion of me. I'm imagining like my bottom half is in the wall and my top half is free, because the restrained condition means I can still make attacks, although they are at disadvantage, and I can still breathe.
Yeah, you're
That
not.
is still
You're
half cover.
yeah, you're not fully in the wall.
That
There's
is still half cover.
there's specifics for fully being in the wall.
But you also they also have advantage on attack rolls against her for being restrained. So.
Yeah. It's going to do.
Still half cover.
It's gonna like
It's fine.
do like a low sweep. This is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. This is only 8 points of slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 4 points of cold damage.
Okay.
It's gonna try to hit you with the weapon again. Okay, that's a 27 to hit.
Okay.
That is only 5 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
8 points of cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
What type of save?
I'm getting to that. So please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Let her savor it.
I think you're okay.
Oh,
Indomitable. I think. Let me see. Hold on.
The way you cut off that sentence, it was perfectly cut screams.
I
M's.
I think you'll be fine.
Indomitable's a long rest, but I do have some lucky dice left, so I'm gonna use a lucky.
Okay.
And
Huzzah! Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You shake off the chill that enters your bones.
oh, that's good.
Yeah. It is going to take a bonus action to disengage.
Oh yeah, get away from the wall, person. I guess. Oh, but also, is it leaving my reach?
Yes.
Well, guess what? I've got
Even with the
so disengage don't mean shit.
Okay, cool.
But there's other things that mean shit.
Yeah.
Also, I would have disadvantage, so I'm not gonna roll again because I can't roll any lower.
But it is your turn.
Woo! I am. You said that I felt like I could,
Pull yourself away from this wall using
pull
your
myself
strength,
away.
probably.
Okay.
Possibly with a strength check.
Would that use my action?
That would use your action.
Okay.
You are also blind. Remember this. And restrained.
Oh yes.
You might want to.
Yes. Oh no, I understand. I have one other thing that I was considering doing, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I am going to go ahead and... Why did... Just anger wiggle. Just anger wiggle and try to get the fuck out.
Okay. Oh yeah, you. It's supposed to be a straight.
Wiggle.
Yeah. Yeah, you anger wiggle pretty good.
Oh, it was supposed to be a check?
Yeah, but the natural 17, you would have made it anyways.
Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I thought it was a save.
No, it's fine.
Alright. I would then like to, take a deep breath and second wind. Thank God. Decent roll. And then I would like to action surge because I'm very upset about what just happened.
Yeah.
And I would like to, let's see here. I'm just gonna fucking unload on the wall, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not blind anymore, right?
No, you're not blind anymore.
Okay. So 2 attacks really fast, 17 to hit and a 25 to hit. And then I'm gonna do a commander strike and be like, Rain, get rid of this shit, please. Help me get rid of this shit.
Yeah, get you second winded. You have to.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Thank you.
I mean,
I'll
it's
just do
nice.
a third attack. I
Okay.
forgot that I second winded, but I need those 20 hit points. So
There are less hands, but they're still hands.
cool.
Grabby
Ugh.
hands.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so it looked like well, I wouldn't have seen that. Yes, I'm not gonna move. I would get 3 opportunity attacks if I moved, so
Coda,
it'd be a
you're,
bad idea.
you're sitting on my computer chair, buddy. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
But it's warm.
This door starts to open.
Oh boy.
It's opening slowly. So
Which door?
this one
The
right
one in the
here.
south?
Yep. But yes, it is starting to open. Zaitari!
I'm gonna continue focusing. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Let me see here. I think that's everything I can hit. Just double checking how many things I can hit with Steel Wind Strike. 5 creatures within range. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be it. I'm just gonna. Let's see. I'm just reading it to see. Creatures make a melee spell attack against each target. Okay. We'll just work our way from. So this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
Okay. So hold on. This guy is the monk, right? Not the jewel scarab.
Sorry, yeah, monk,
Yep.
scarab, ninja, scarab.
Okay. See, got it.
All right, so yes, that doesn't hit.
I don't know. Unfortunately, he's kung fu fighting. Doesn't hit. Well, the scarab. Scarab. Doesn't. It does hit. Scarab hits.
Okay. Other scarab.
Yep. Other scarab.
Ninja,
Ninja does hit.
scarab.
Scarab. Yeah. So everything but the
Oh.
first guy.
So close to the 20. All right, so it's 60, 10 on each. Do you want me to roll separately on each
Yes.
one? Yeah, let's do it.
And tell me the type of
Possibly.
damage.
It's force damage, I believe.
This is your steel
I
wind
just don't-
strike, right?
Yeah. I'm double checking. I don't want to click the spell. Because it's just gonna take for fucking ever. 60, 10 force damage. Yep. Okay.
All right.
So scarab.
I'm gonna
Scarab.
wait. I'm gonna save you some rolling. When you
Are they
attempt
immune to force?
to hit the scarabs, it doesn't seem to work.
What? They're immune to force damage? What the
Or
fuck?
all damage. Has anyone hit them yet?
I've hit him. I've hit a
Oh,
scarab.
okay.
Well, can that 40 be for?
Yeah, I'll
the
give it to the ninja.
Alright. Wasted that fucking level spell.
Okay. Would you like to move?
Hold on, I'm debating for what I'm to do with my bonus action. Aoife, you're looking pretty bad, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I do Healing Word when I cast a spell or no?
I'm thinking about changing it. Let's start changing it, because it's just like, fuck it.
Okay. Just first level, or can I do
Do
second
whatever.
level? Oh, okay. I'll do it at third level then. You're gonna have
Wait,
to
what's
wait.
going on?
I'm changing that you can only use a cantrip. It's getting kind of ridiculous for me, and you know what?
Yeah, because the reason, like they've even said this a couple times. The reason why they limited it in the rules is not because of a balance issue. It's because of they didn't want the turns to take too long.
Yeah,
issue.
yeah, that's not, yeah, just fucking forget about it.
Okay.
It's thinking about it. I probably could have rolled the dice on my own, but you know, I forgot what the dice were, so.
That's possible. Did the John Cena waving across your hands? Can't see anything.
I just like the idea of like you know, they're pulling like your head backwards and you're like shit, I can't.
You regain 11 hit points, Aoife.
Thank you.
And then where's the new demon wall?
Right next to Tilda, right there. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Dragging me.
I should make this a picture.
Oh!
I should make this a picture.
I could have. Okay, I didn't realize because it was partially obscured. I could have
Sorry.
tried to hit
Yeah.
that.
My
That's
bad.
Okay.
I forgot that was not revealed. Reveal areas.
No, you're making it.
I know. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Like, you're making it worse. You're making it worse.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
All right. And then I guess I'm gonna go right there, and then I'm done.
Okay, Aoife. I get
Alright,
the
bonus-
arms are coming out.
Yes, bonus action arms are coming out. And then
So I'm gonna tell you right away.
That's what we need right now.
If you
More
try
arms.
hitting the monk next to you, you have advantage on your attacks because he reckless last turn.
yes, and I recognize the balls to the wall approach because it's one I use often.
Mm-hmm.
But I see my target coming over to help Tilda. I know Tilda's got magic stuff, so I'm gonna make my 2 attacks at advantage against the monk. Because he hits very hard. I'm not raging, so
Right, both of those will hit.
oh, really? And an additional 1 point.
All right, so
force
20,
damage.
23. All right.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. He like you punch him a few times. You think you dislocate his orbital bone, like crack his orbital bone, like with one of those hits.
Cool. Okay, yeah. That's my turn.
All right. TH.
Do you remember what TH
I
is?
remember what TH is. I'm looking at one of my other tabs.
Assuming TH is thunder.
Lightning.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
The way you
Oh yeah, I
light
guess
is
it could be.
lightning.
But Dara did say that we sensed like an ominous presence, but nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
true.
No more ominous presence. All right.
It's
Presence
Theo.
now.
Theo rises up out of the pit,
Great.
arms outstretched.
All right.
Ah.
Hey Melanie, I got a question for you.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
How does your Sentinel work on teleport?
I don't think that's. I think it's been established that if somebody is not physically moving, but they're magically moving, I can't smack them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
And also that they can still teleport even if I've reduced their movement to 0, because teleporting does not use movement.
Okay. Teleportation. The lightning streaks across the room.
However, if they're within my reach and they cast a spell, I am able to attack them as a reaction.
Kind of more like an ability.
That's not
Okay.
no Misty step here.
Yeah.
That's fine. Because I got Mage Slayer for that.
Yeah,
But,
there's a crackling energy as this figure zips across the room next to Aoife.
Okay.
Aoife, there is blood in the water.
Mm-hmm. So I
Alright.
can set a record with another character.
You'll be fine.
I've got some nightmare builds in mind.
I'm
Great.
going to do what Kelly decided that he's going to threaten me with, which is, did I already tell you guys about this? The stand-up comedian bard
Oh god, no.
that is just Jerry Seinfeld, basically.
No!
Be like,
Oh.
what is it about those tavern wenches, right?
I know that's on your Ravenloft game, right?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to kill his current paladin, or he will torture me for
I've got
eternity.
a very specific homebrew class in mind that I will beg there to let me use if I have to make a new character.
It attempts to try to hit you with its sword. Is that a 21 to hit?
Miss.
Okay, it misses. Being very, channeling the DM, it's gonna bonus action, flurry of blows.
Okay.
4. Never mind. Okay, that's a natural 19. Alright, so that's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
That is 8 lightning damage.
Deflect energy.
Okay.
Because I needed my arms out to do that.
Okay, awesome.
I reduce it to nothing.
Alright, nice. Tilda! You're between a rock and a hard place.
You're so funny, Jared.
It's the only time I can make this fucking joke!
I thought you were being nice to the DM.
Only when it's not her turn.
Yeah. Okay. I will firstly cast haste on Aoife.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So
Makes my AC better, right?
2, right?
plus 2
24.
bonus to AC. You have advantage on dex saving throws, and you gain an additional action on each of your turns.
I can slap 5 times now.
Yep. And I am also going to do something that is a healing word, I believe, to Aoife. Yeah, because that's an action, so...
You know how it's like, oh, a mosquito bit me, but it's that for like Aoife's health with our healing words?
Yes, basically. I'm just gonna do 1 charge. I'm sorry, but
Anything is appreciated.
also I presume, Jared, you didn't do the 1d6.
I
to
did not.
regain-
I did not.
Okay. Can I do that right now?
Go ahead.
1. Ugh. Okay. Actually, that looks like I've tapped into both, so it'd be another. Okay. All right. I can deal with that. Yeah. And I'm also going to say, being pulled into a wall by many spectral hands, Could somebody help me, darlings?
Excellent.
I
Working
don't
on
think
it.
the baby would be good in a wall.
Okay. The druid scarab. Hey, Zaitari. It's going to attempt to bite you.
Bitch.
I don't
Not
know
you,
why I
Jared,
keep on.
obviously.
I keep.
It's
I don't know
Jared.
why I keep on using this particular die. So this one's gonna go further away where I can't reach.
Who was just coughing up a lung? And are you okay?
Yeah, that was me. I took a sip of water and sticks for me.
Went down the wrong pipe.
All right, Aoife, does a 22? Wait, you air
No.
hasted. So no, it doesn't. All right. The other one.
Crazy is now 24.
It's gonna swarm, this way,
I'm
and that's
so
an
mad
8.
that-
So yeah, they can't bite you. Let's see.
I hope they can't bite me.
Right.
If a bug can meet at 24 AC, we've got major problems.
Rain, I assume a 19 doesn't hit you.
That's
I
not
mean, they somehow cause glitches and magical items, so who knows?
Yeah, but they have like one trick. They're a bug. That's their one
Maybe.
trick.
They
All
have
right.
glyphs on the back. They can do all kinds of shit, possibly.
You want any?
Sure. I declare reckless.
I do declare I will be attacking.
I will be attacking the
Recklessly.
Aoife recklessly.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
That is. All right. Cool. That is that 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 points of slashing damage.
Uh huh.
20 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
Strength saving throw. You're fine.
Oh, I
Oh.
do not have advantage.
What was the first number?
It'd
So
be an
18. You're fine. You plant your feet. You're okay. The other one does not connect. It barely connects, but your arms just like slap the sword away.
18. One of my many new arms
Yep.
just smacks him.
Yeah. He's happy where he is. Why did I reckless? I have advantage. Anyways, many questions of Jared. Rain.
Because you wanted to give us some help.
Oh, you guys got this.
This will be the time. You say that, but this will be the time you kill us all.
Okay.
I don't. I'll ask if Tilda wants help that bad. Does she want Rain to crit the wall? I could do that with the 19. But otherwise, I'm not gonna bother.
Wait, crit the wall?
Well, if you're did Tilda foresee Rain? That's my question. Did Tilda foresee Rain helping her with that 19?
If a 19 gives you a crit, then
Does.
sure.
That's up to you. I'm just giving it the option before I, roll anything. I just have to disengage to get over there in range, but I can do it.
Yeah, no. Do it.
Okay. So I'll
Tilda
disengage.
doesn't want to be in a wall.
It was weird. I don't
Recommend it.
recommend. Thank you. I was gonna say accommodate, but that wasn't right.
Yeah, sometimes I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It's gonna make my crit range to like 1, so whatever I rolls it, so just easy way to do that.
There you go. He was out of the bed. Oh, he's pissed.
Mm.
Well,
And I'm
you're
hitting the
small,
wall.
You'll be okay.
Okay.
That's by Tilda.
Come on. I seriously do need to go get some more water, but I want to hear what happened.
You crit the wall. That happens. I think the wall is still intact. The wall is still intact. unfortunately.
Does it release the grapple?
Uh,
Probably not.
nope.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to go get water.
Go get water. I'll go add this damage. It's a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. You take a, you know, there's many spectral hands that disappear, but you know, they're angry hands. They're very angry hands.
I'm just gonna walk my ass right back over here to attack if I get commanded to do so, just in case.
Okay, the wall. Let's start with the one next to Melanie. How smart is this wall? It's not a very smart wall.
It's a
I
wall.
would hope it's not smart. I
doesn't
would
have
fucking
room for a
hope it's not
brain.
smart.
It's gonna
Seems a
hot.
little.
Actually, you know what?
It's never a good sign when the DM pauses and goes, you know what?
I mean, it's made up of a group of ghosts, so it's gonna have a small amount of intellect in theory, if it's got any remnants of those people left behind.
It's
So I
gonna
can see where it would use
it's
small
gonna
amounts of tactics.
it's gonna disappear and reappear at this wall.
Okay.
All right.
Also, I'm back. Hello.
Okay. It's one.
Am I
target.
still being dragged into the wall?
Not yet. These hands, even though they don't have any mouths, they scream in
I hate that.
in
That's not
Melody's
great.
direction.
So they just clap.
Yeah, they clap. They all clap in unison.
That's horrible. Are they doing?
That's
Could even do
horrifying.
like the poet snap, where they're like. do
Sure,
a-
they snap. They
quick
snap. They
snaps.
poet snap real quick because I rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
So let's see things.
Is this to an attack? Is this to attack me?
Yes.
I'm gonna have you reroll that. With my last lucky
Smart
today.
move.
23 to hit.
With the reroll,
Yes.
that hits.
Okay.
But at least it's not a crit.
We need
Yeah,
to figure out a way to like pump some AC into your fucking armor.
Okay, so that's 20.
22 isn't bad.
That's
not,
It's
but
not. It's okay. So, as you hear the rapid snapping, you are assaulted by 23 points of psychic damage. I would like you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Ugh.
Oh, another one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because you were almost entombed into the wall, your senses are assailed by the images of being buried alive.
Okay.
You are frightened, and your speed is reduced to 0. You this is only for one turn, so you can't move.
Okay.
Okay.
Still sucks.
Yes.
You got, what, a bug you can hit?
Yep.
Basically.
The other hand is going to attempt to hit Tilda.
Would you say on the other hand? No.
Yeah, I'm doing the fingers. You can't see it. That's a 2. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 18 hit your armor class?
18 is my armor class.
Okay. So,
Shield?
Would that work?
I mean, it's a melee attack, yeah.
An attack roll.
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Then yeah.
Okay, you
Hell
shield.
yeah.
All right, you are still grappled, but you are not in the wall.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. All right, R is going to.
There's a crack in the wall.
Tasty.
Yeah. Shush.
Mm.
Gonna move this way. Does it care about the? No, it doesn't. They're bugs. Who cares about bugs?
Cries an entomologist.
Begins to cast.
Oh,
Anybody?
shit. Nope, I don't have because I just used.
I have counterspell.
All right. Are you going to?
Who's doing it?
This guy.
I think. Yep. Okay, we're good. 60 feet. So.
What level?
Oh, good question. Fourth.
Fourth. Roll.
Hiss.
That's not a good sign.
Do you want my?
Oh, sorry. I should have said yeah.
No,
I
had a
just forget about the portent rolls. I would have taken
Yeah.
the 11.
All right. A cone of code erupts from his position.
Oh no!
Rain and Melanie, I need you to roll Constitution saving throws.
Oh
Say,
no.
Garrett, I'm appreciating your murderous spirit.
The one weakness that all rogues have.
It's true.
Well, if you save, you don't get any damage, right?
No, she'd still have half, right?
Yeah,
Does
evasion only
evasion
works
not work?
only for
for-
dex saves.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've not played
yeah.
a rogue, so
Yeah,
no.
evasion's really good, but then you get cone of cold and cloud kill, and it's
But,
a big fuck you.
No!
I'm not using luck because I have a shit con. I have a +1 con. I have to probably roll at least.
probably have to roll at least a 15
Yeah. Yeah. I'm.
at a guess.
Except it's probably really gonna fucking hurt.
Oh yeah. No, you're gonna get fucked.
Don't worry, it's only 30 points of cold damage.
That's fine.
Okay, that's not that bad.
I didn't roll for too well.
I'm assuming
I
15,
got,
yeah,
I got half damage anyway because of my armor.
Oh yeah, 15 for Melanie, yes. All right, that was its turn, unless it has bonus actions I forgot about. Oh, it does. It is going to,
Oh, it does. Okay.
Great.
I keep on forgetting, this is the roguey one. This is gonna disengage.
Bastard.
Sorry. I always forget which one's the rogue one. Do. Melanie, you're next to some scarabs.
I'm gonna turn around so I can't see the stupid hand, so I can attack regular.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna rage thwomp. these
I mean, your
stupid bugs.
your speed was 0.
I can turn in place, can't I?
Well, yeah, you could just be
You can
over
move.
here. Yeah, you moved.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
That's okay.
Thwomp. Rage thwomp.
Okay, rage pomp. You rage pomp.
I don't know,
all I
maybe
got.
Melanie should take some levels in Barbarian, that way she can rage for real seas.
Well, I wouldn't get any bonus because I'm wearing armor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or else she definitely would have, because that
Yeah.
would be amazing. But
I can teach you my ways.
yeah, I just wouldn't get any bonuses. Unless I stripped naked, and that'd be problematic for
Well,
everything
you
else that
can't
I do.
wear you
Wayne
can wear
doesn't see the
medium
problem.
armor, but not heavy.
Your
Oh, I
belt
thought you
would-
couldn't wear any armor.
No.
It's unarmored defense.
Yeah.
But your
So yeah, you
strength,
can't wear any
you
armor.
can wear your belt to get your crazy strength, which would then fit your AC.
That's true. Maybe think about it.
No, sorry, it wouldn't, because it's Dex and Con.
Never mind. Don't think about it.
That's right.
I mean, my Constitution's a +5.
Yeah,
My Dex is a +3.
so you begin at
So-
18.
18 would, yeah, but I take half damage. Yeah, you know, it's not really, it's probably not something I'm gonna do.
could get you a better shield and maybe rework the armor. You know,
Yeah.
take it in the shop for a couple months.
Yeah. Sounds like
Yeah.
a good idea.
And I might just find a killer shield or something.
Yeah. We should go back to that place where we got the preclusium chunks and grab some more and shove it
So
into
I'm pretty
Melanie's
sure
armor.
Ronnie had a +2 shield before he died. He could just take his shield.
I think I
Didn't
already
he get his
have a
V-burial?
+2 shield.
Mm.
Oh, my shield's actually a +1, so that would actually raise my AC by 1.
The armor's only a +1 too, right?
Yes. Yeah, I have +1 plate and +1 shield.
Why is there a square?
Back at
Don't worry
episode
about it.
It's
65.
rose color. She's measuring spells.
Back at episode 65, that armor was shit. Okay.
It's amazing armor. It's still really handy because I don't have to roll at disadvantage, and I mean, it's still really nice. I just need to beef it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I did with my breastplate. I just took it into the shop and gave them preclusium chunks. I was like, give it resistances.
I'm still dealing with like basic ass bitch breastplate, so
Grab your wizard. You're supposed to be squishy.
That's a +2 though, right?
you mean like
The
just
breastplate?
Right? Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Because
It's
I remember
not.
you looking for +3 before, I think. Or was that me? I can't
Oh no, it's. Oh wait, yes it is breastplate +2.
Okay.
My bad. I thought it was just basic ass bitch. Breastplate.
Who is that?
sorry, I'm late to the party.
Oh no.
Oh, yep, it's the necromancer. What's up?
Fuck you.
Want your stick
Okay.
back?
This one
As a matter of fact.
clearly
Good. I'm gonna shove it up your ass.
looks like a mummy.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, he's the mummy lich.
Yeah.
That's
Begins to cast.
I still don't
Can't
have.
do it.
Okay.
It hasn't come
Yeah.
back to mine yet.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start out with this. So I need. Hold on. I'm gonna get a token because I suck at this. We'll bring the sand dial back for another day. It's not a sand dial.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my god.
It was great.
That is the most unthreatening sand crocodile I've ever seen.
Oh, we'll put it
adorable.
there.
Damn, Melanie. Y'all are getting fucked.
As a plague of locusts
insect
Insect
plague.
swarm.
washes over that
Yeah.
area.
I love that spell.
Oh, it's a great spell, but ooh,
Yeah, it's really bad.
it's not ideal.
I would like you two to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Ooh.
Yay.
I just want you to know
Anybody want an
that,
11?
that I want you to know that you're orphaning an orphan. Okay.
God.
Well, okay.
That's mean. Real mean.
With that 11 and 7, I could just see all the TPK scenarios flashing in front of Darren's eye.
Well, and I was like, I don't need an 11. I have a +10.
10.
29 points of damage.
Cool.
Isn't it piercing?
It is piercing.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
I'm still up.
I know.
You guys are fine. You just gotta walk out of it. Melanie. So you're staring at a bunch of scarabs. They don't look
Locust.
affected
They don't look
Look.
affected
by the spell.
By the
by
locusts.
the insect swarm spell.
Yep.
And that's not surprising. It's a spell about insects.
Yeah, bugs know their own kind.
All right, Zaitari.
Also, I'm going to take
Or
a guess
that wasn't a hint, and I just did not get it, which is I
Yeah,
feel like
no,
what
they're
Log would be
unaffected by
mentally.
spells, I
So,
believe.
oh, immune to spell damage, or they absorb it.
Yeah. Okay, hold on, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. I'm gonna steal wind strike again.
Okay.
But not at the scarabs.
Okay. I applaud.
All right. So 20 plus 12. We're starting with
The wall, right?
wall.
Yep, that hits the
Monk.
wall.
Monk.
Yep.
That's not gonna hit that monk
Nope.
again.
That's gonna hit that monk. I believe it hits the monk. Let me double check.
Didn't Thunder Monk
Yellow.
go reckless?
Yeah, yellow. Yeah.
Oh, did this monk reckless?
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, they
All
have
right.
advantage.
Let's try it again. And does the 14 hit the wall?
The 14 does not hit the wall.
Damn. Okay. Ooh. 30.
Yeah. So you hit all the monks, everything except that last wall, I believe.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
From what we've seen, I think that the wall is either a 15 or a 16.
So that's the wall.
Yep. Wall.
Okay.
Monk to the right of Aoife.
All right.
Ninja monk.
Hold on.
Oh God, that's horrid.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Shaolin monk.
All right. Shaolin monk.
Also not good.
7.
Okay. All right. The wall is looking in really rough shape. This wall.
Good.
That wall.
Great.
What a weird
There's
sentence.
there's not much else I could do about it, but this seems like a huge clusterfuck to me. So I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step over here.
That's fair. That's fair. I applaud.
Bye.
Honestly, get out while you can.
All right. Aoife.
How is Thunder Monk looking?
Okay, let's see.
That's this one, right? The Shaolin one?
The scrawny one with the
Or
red
that's
pants.
lightning.
Yeah.
Yep. Thunder is that guy. Thunder. Lightning.
Not bloodied yet.
Okay. I'm gonna take my. I'm gonna do a full volley of attacks on him.
Okay.
Because I have advantage.
Yeah, you do have advantage.
Plus flurry of blows. So that's gonna be 5 of them.
Okay. Yeah, yep.
Stunning strike.
What is the DC?
It's a Constitution saving throw. Oh, fine. So 11 damage total.
Okay, 11 damage.
Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
18. He just makes it.
Okay. Another one.
That will hit.
Okay.
Yep.
7 damage. Stunning strike.
He rolled a 5.
Okay, yeah, he rolled a 5. He is now stunned.
Okay. Now that he's stunned and I don't have to worry about him, I'm going to turn around to Blue Monk.
Mm-hmm.
Punch Blue Monk.
Mm-hmm.
Not with advantage, but that's a higher.
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
first roll.
Blue monk will definitely take that hit.
Stunning strike.
Okay. It's 12. I believe, yeah, does not make it.
Okay, so he's stunned. Yellow Monk. So this is how many attacks now? 4? Okay, this is the 4th one.
Yeah, this will be your first one.
23 to hit for the Yellow Monk.
Yep.
Stunning strike.
Okay. Will make it.
Okay, one more punch to him.
Okay.
One more stunning strike.
All right. Plus 15. Does make it.
Okay. Oh, I almost got all of them.
Yeah, that was a really
Well,
good
you're
turn.
hasted, so
That was with her
When
is
haste.
that with your haste? Okay.
That's with haste and with flurry of blows. That's why there
Okay.
are 5 of them.
Okay.
Someday you can haste me, and I'll get 6 attacks. And it'll be
Nifty.
great.
All right.
How many more key points do you have, by the way?
After that shit show, 7. I've used
Oh.
half.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, so I'm doing okay.
Oh yeah, you get him back on a short rest, not a long rest. So.
Yes, I do.
Very, very horrible feeling of dread right now. That's the best way I could
Goody.
describe it. Okay, Lightning Monk is not stunned. Lightning Monk is gonna go for Aoife.
Of course.
It's
Yeah.
a clusterfuck.
Match.
Okay, that is a 19. So it's the cold sweep.
19 on the die?
Yes.
Okay.
That's an 8 points of slashing.
Okay.
6 points of cold damage.
Deflect energy.
Okay.
I cannot afford to get that low.
Alright. Oh yeah, you'll negate that. The freezing sword, that is a 24 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay. 7 piercing.
Uh-huh.
5 cold.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Gonna step to Tilda then. That is only a 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, with the thing. The other one was a 3, so. Okay. Tilda.
Okay. Shit. Fucking. Shit, mother effing fucking shit.
Do you have anything to?
I know this
like,
is
maybe-
a bit late.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible if I could have used my reaction? I don't actually know if I'm in range for this. Hold on. It's within 30 feet. I think I'm within 30 feet of...
Of Aoife?
Yeah, to cast this.
Yeah, you're within 30 feet.
Yeah, you're within 30 feet.
It's thinking about it.
Damn it. We're both thinking
okay, there
about
it goes.
things.
That.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So, Aoife, instead of going down, yeah, you 36 hit points.
I'll just subtract the max,
Yeah.
all the damage I took from that, so I'll be at 30.
And I won't re-roll this guy's attack because he rolled a 14 that would have missed you.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
That's very much
Hey.
appreciated.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
I'm-
It's
it's
your
still my
turn.
turn.
Sorry, your turn.
Sorry. Yeah, that was
was-
me interrupting.
Ow! I was distracted also by cat that was trying to chew copper.
Oh, of course.
I gotta get these wires away from Liam. He's not eating them. He's just like playing with them like they're toys.
when did
It's
you get
kitty chewing
6th
gum.
level old magic spells?
We've had that for a while.
I haven't. Anyway. Cool. Well, that does... Ah, damn it. 36. I guess I will... I'm sorry. I'm taking so long. Give me a second. Fucker. Um.
I love it when you're crocheting and you've got something on your hand that is catching the yarn, like a little piece of dry skin or something, and you can't fucking find it. Buffing my ring finger for so long. There's still something going on.
Oh yeah, same thing with me. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to damn it. I will cast, just for the hell of it, let's see what happens. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Over here. On this sucker right here.
Alright.
Hang on, I'll hit the spell. It is a dex save. He's undead, so maybe he won't be so dexterous.
Okay, let's see it.
And it's 19?
Yeah,
19.
unfortunately, he's a lot more nimble than he looks.
Ah, fuck you. Toss a little bit of healing Aoife's way with the wand of healing word. Hey. And that's my turn.
Alright, T is stunned.
Yep.
It's stunned to the end of your turn, right, Aoife? Or their turn?
It's the end of Aoife's turn.
Okay. Rain.
Yeah, Ray is...
Oh, yeah, bathroom break.
Oh, bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge with the disengage.
Fair.
Bonus action disengage, and I'll what I'll do is I'm not gonna stop here, but I'm gonna stab here. Dead advantage. Which I think I would actually have anyways, but same.
Okay. Oh, that's the glass. Okay, so that is +9, and then
Holy.
plus.
Are you seeing that first?
29? Yep.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so close to perfectly balanced. So close.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay, Rain, as you slice into this thing with hellfire, like, just going across their, like, just the knife going across their chest, this person barely hangs on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so that was here, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 20. Where do I want to be? Do I want to be to the left or to the right? Probably doesn't make a fucking difference. So I'm just gonna step here, I guess. And that's my turn because I used my bonus action to disengage.
Okay. The wall is going to... scream in Rain's direction. The wall does not scream in Drain's direction. It snaps. No. Didn't. No. All right. So that's a 6. That's a 5. Even grappled, I can't. Okay. Cool. The wall is going to move. Where's the wall gotta go? That's kind of far. Has to be one it can. Can't see there. That would be in the fire. Huh. That's an insect swarm.
There's fire?
The braziers.
Oh, yeah.
It'll probably just scream some more at some point. Okay. Stunned.
This one didn't.
I rolled.
try
It
to
rolled.
drag me?
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Am I still grappled?
You are still grappled.
Fuck.
Melanie.
So Melanie is alone with a lot of bugs, but Melanie is no longer frightened, right?
No, you're not frightened any longer.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to drink this bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I have one of those left. 1 and 4d4 plus 4. Okay. Above 30. And I am then going to Thunderbird yeet myself right here.
Okay.
And I would like to, just as I'm flying through the air, just have like my first strike just be like a down strike on top of his head, and I just
yeah,
unleash.
that will hit.
Actually, on that first hit, yeah, never mind. Just first hit, second hit, third hit.
All right.
I was gonna say, do you want? Oh, you used your bonus action.
10 to maintain. Yeah. All right. So the insect swarm goes.
Nice.
Okay. So that's 18 plus 12. Oh.
Do you get any sort of advantage for attacking a spellcaster, Melanie?
She gets.
No.
She gets to try
I
to.
have Mage Slayer.
Yeah, Mage Slayer.
It looked like you already lost. You would have got a disadvantage on the con check, but it fell anyways. So.
Oh, okay.
Is that your turn, Melanie?
Yeah. There's literally nothing else I have to do.
All right.
So.
Yeah. This. Okay. You're toe to toe with this person. All right. Let's go.
Nope.
Were mistakes made? The world may never know.
I mean, maybe.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Oh yeah. For
I
sure.
mean, yeah, you were gonna get up in this thing's face eventually.
All good campaigns end in a TPK.
All right.
It's not just a TPK, it's a TPK plus 1. At least.
Yeah.
Oh, the Salinars aren't long for the world either if we go down.
Yeah.
Alright.
No kidding.
Well, we'll have to ask the DM how much XP the Lich got.
The next campaign, one of the mid plot points is going to be us going and killing our undead selves.
11.
Oh,
I'm
God,
into
don't
it.
do that.
All right. So, first of all, I critted you as he pulls a fist back in your direction.
He punched me?
He
He's
punched
a lich
you.
and he punched me?
He's a mummy.
Do you have any other? Yeah, but that was your last luck, wasn't it?
Zero luck, 0 indomitable.
Wait until you learned how much I roll for the fist.
Okay.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Thank God.
All right. Hold on.
I thought for sure we were going for what's the one, the touch spell?
6.
Yeah.
I thought that's sure we were getting.
I thought it was gonna be really bad. Yeah.
10.
Can
Hold
I
on.
laugh in his face?
Hold on. I'm
Did
not.
you just get
10
Five
necrotic damage. So
Necrotic?
8.
Okay.
bludgeoning damage and 10 necrotic damage on
Alright.
a bunch of dice.
I would like to laugh at him.
I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
Do you want that 11?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
should
do.
take that.
That'll be a 20.
You don't feel
21.
the curse of the mummy rot take over your body.
Oh, thank God.
Then he is going to stare in Zaitari's direction. I think you're within range.
Just stare at her.
To stare
Does
at
this
her.
seem like it is a spellcast of any sort?
It's an ability.
Mm.
Wisdom saving throw, please, Zaitari.
Oh, yeah, I'm so good at those. Give me a second.
Sorry, I gave away my last.
No, you're
Content.
fine. Gotta go to
Yeah,
somebody.
you might have saved my life though, so
Yeah.
and also I'm assuming that if I die during that, I'm gonna turn into a mummy of some sort.
Or a
so-
zombie.
Or yeah, something that I don't
None
get to
of us
come back
got
from.
that.
Wisdom plus 3. Okay. A 10.
Okay. You are frightened.
Of course I am.
But since you have failed more than 5, you
Oh,
are
no.
also paralyzed.
Great. Great.
You can
Yep,
you can
awesome.
reroll. You can reroll at the end of your next turn.
Awesome. Yep, love it.
It is your turn.
What can you do, Zaitari?
Please roll your saving throw.
I shall. Nope.
Actually, it's until the mummy's next turn, so my bad. You are just paralyzed. You're fine.
Oh.
Aoife.
Okay. This is going great.
No, you're fine.
By the way, Eva, did you get my or Ray? Did you get my message about getting 7 more hit points back?
No, but I will add those 7 right now. I'm now at 40 hit points. That's enough to punch things.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you. The wall looks bad. The
Mhm.
blue ninja looks bad.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow ninja looks bad. The yellow monk
Mhm.
looks bad.
Go, ninja. Go, ninja.
Of the people around you currently.
These things aren't people.
I'm gonna reach out and wrap my arms around Tilda,
Okay.
Oh dear.
and use the Cape of the Mount Blanc to cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
Huh.
And Tilda, I'm gonna pull you over here, away from both the walls.
Okay.
Excellent.
I mean,
breaks
they can.
that breaks the grapple.
And then while I'm in front of you, I'll use 1 key point to take my patient defense as my bonus action. I had to get you out of that situation. This frees you up more.
Fair enough. It does. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep, that's my turn. So I am now taking the dodge as
All
my
right.
bonus.
They are no longer stunned.
Guy over here.
Correct.
All right.
You had taken out 3 guys, but yeah, okay.
The lightning person, seeing that there is a person next to them, is going to do what they do and try to do things.
There's also no guarantee I could have taken him down, and like 2 more hits from that thunder dude would have knocked me out again.
Thunder Dude was good. Well, one of them. Like 2, at least the one, maybe 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you still? You're not still hasted, right? Because you went. No, you didn't go down. So you would still be hasted.
Yeah.
Yes, he stays anyways.
A
funny.
4, a 1. Okay, that's
Oh,
a 15.
I do get the haste action. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Rain, that is a 23 to hit. Does that hit?
What is it on the die?
On the die, it's a 15. Okay.
Let's make him reroll it.
For my haste action, is it cool if I drink a potion?
Yeah, sure. That's a natural 20.
That's not.
I think I'll take the 23 instead.
Okay. That
I thought
is
crits
8.
were always good.
That's 8 slashing damage. That's 9 cold damage. I missed with the other 2 attacks.
So 8 minus 4.
Okay. Would you like to do anything on your turn? I mean, it's not your turn, it's their turn. Tilda!
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So many things just changed.
Yes.
Shit. Mother effing.
If it matters at all, on a scale of 1 to 168, Melanie looks like about a 25.
Good to know. Thank you.
Mhm.
No, that's not gonna work. And it's in that 40-foot cube. All right. What kind of save do they have to make? What save do they have to make? What save do they have to make? There we go. It's a wisdom save in the morning. I would basically like to get hang on, sorry. Damn it. Mother F, I always forget which one to hold down. Yeah, shift. Why wasn't that working? Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. That was just me sighing in general. I don't know if that picked up,
4,
though.
5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically I want to get these 6 creatures of my choice, right? So I can actually do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get this one? Just in case? Yes. Okay. I would like to cast slow on the 2 wall hands.
Okay.
The 3 inaccurate Asian fighters.
Okay.
And let's go with this particular cluster of scarab beetles.
Okay.
That's in front of Rain.
Sounds good.
They need to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
19 is the DC.
All right. So first hand, nope. Second hand, nope. Bug.
Great.
That's a.
Is the bug affected?
One of the bugs is affected. The bug saves.
The one that I.
The one bug saves.
It's not all the bugs. It's just the one bug.
Well, swarm.
And then the monks.
Yeah. Lightning saves. Rain does not save. Not you, Rain. Other Rain.
Rain monk.
Rain monk does not save. All right, lightning monk saves. So, affected. Should be the snail. Affected. 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 All right. So there we go.
And are you double concentrating?
Yep.
Okay.
Which means that dual focus. Can maintain concentration of both spells simultaneously. You must spend a standard action each subsequent round on maintaining this concentration, or lose concentration for both spells. At the end of each turn, where you have 2 spells you're concentrating on, must make a Constitution saving throw. DC equals 10 plus the number of complete rounds you've been concentrating on 2 spells. So right now that's 11. Where's to make a con? Okay. So with my bonus action, I would like to send some healing to Melanie.
Thank you.
I'm going to send 6 charges from.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to help. That is 64 plus 6, right? Because it's 1d4 plus.
I
3.
don't know.
No.
I think the modifier's only added once.
Okay, yeah. 64 then. Plus 3 is. So it's 7. Right? Jesus Christ, I don't know anymore.
That's fine. 19. Oh, I did minus 19. Let's do plus 19.
Yeah, no, how about no? Let's not kill you faster. Please.
Oh, sorry. It would be 16, not 19, because the last one. I was trying to do 6 charges, not 7.
That's fine. I took 3 back off.
Okay. And now I shall con save. 17. I'm good.
Okay. All right. Your turn ends. The mummy is going to use a legendary action to turn into a lot of dust. Melanie, please make a Constitution saving throw as it becomes a tornado of dust.
Oh
Cool.
no.
What are we fighting? The earth elementals again? Hey.
Okay, you are fine. Sand does not get into your eyes.
Yeah, good. That's good.
You're not blinded. But now there's a lot of sand around. It's getting everywhere. Okay, these bugs can't move fast.
Rough after all.
Yep.
Does he? So his body is no longer visible. He's just sand, or there's sand around him.
There's sand around him. He is not a whirlwind of sand, which actually could happen. Rain. That's a 2 and a 3.
It's not a disadvantage. I don't have the.
Yeah.
Also, they have like super flank.
Yeah, they're flanking.
Oh, I'm not rolling at disadvantage.
No, I'm not rolling at disadvantage. I rolled a 2 and a 3. That's the numbers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying I was going to multi-attack. Both of them missed.
All right. They don't hit because they're bugs. Gonna meander this way, but that's all it can do.
That's pretty fast meandering.
Double move. This one is going to. Okay, so it's
Not
half his
meandering,
movement.
That's running.
So it's so. And
It somehow was both meandering and power walking at the same time.
okay. He gets 1 attack, I believe, with slow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How was he able to double move if he was slow?
He wasn't
Different
double.
thing.
Oh, the bug double moved. The monk just moved.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Ignore me.
Minus action. Alright, that's an 8. That's a 9. And that's a 7.
Hey, wait, hold on. How'd
Hang
you get
on
the
a
little
second.
1 on you?
What?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a second. So you can only take an action or a bonus action. So your attack action has 3.
His
attacks.
attack action has 2. I
Okay.
didn't mean to roll that last one. Rain, it's your turn.
I'm using my action to go invisible,
Mm-hmm.
and opportunity attacks require sight
Yep.
to see.
Yep.
So
Also,
bye.
also, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay. It's missed anyway,
Question.
so.
To help determine where I'm going. This guy, he's turned to sand. Is it like an ongoing effect? Do I sense that I'm going to be in trouble if I enter the area?
He just has sand around him, but it's not continuous. It's kind of like one burst.
Right. So I'm being visibly over here.
Okay, cool. The wall. We'll take their bonus action and look around for another wall to appear on. So this one will go appear on over there, behind the treasure pile, and this one will start
There was a question I was going to ask. Probably does not apply.
going this way.
You know, any way about the staff I picked up? I feel like it can do anything.
Lily, what's
Right.
the question?
Here.
I'm assuming whatever it is, if it does anything, would require attunement. I was just questioning if it's
Probably. You probably have to spend some time with it.
I figured, but it could happen. Never know. Doesn't hurt to ask.
Of course. Half movement going 20. 4.
Points, I'm fine. It's fine. Some fines.
All right. We are going to Ray of Frost Melanie.
Cool, yeah, as one does.
Are we though? Which
Uh,
is
Oh, okay. D20. That's a 12.
Hang on.
It's just Ray of Frost.
Who's doing this?
This guy.
Which guy?
This
I didn't
guy.
see ya. Okay. That guy.
New dude.
Yeah. Creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action. Roll a d20.
Yep, I rolled a 12.
Okay. Spell doesn't take on an 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted.
Oh, so basically it has to pause for a turn.
It's in a minute now.
Yep. It's just very slowly doing the motions.
Yep.
Wind up.
Melanie, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to, with advantage, go ahead and hit this guy once.
Okay.
And I am going to, do a, commander strike for Rain. Be like, Rain, I don't know where you are, but please just stab this man or shoot this man. I don't care. Hurt him, please.
Damn, that is shit.
Okay. 40.
And then I will go ahead and hit one more time.
And it's 16.
By the way, by the way,
Okay,
Jared,
what?
I'm really sorry to interrupt. These were all half movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that
and
the
did you
hands
guys-
use regular movement rules.
No, they
Um,
just disappear and appear in walls. That's a bonus action, and that's the only thing they did.
Okay. And did you do wisdom saving throws for everything at the end of their turn?
I did not. So, hand, nope. Other hand, nope. Ninja, nope. Thunder, nope. And lightning was not affected.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
All right. Okay. This guy, he is going to. He'll snap his fingers. You don't know what that means.
Is this the guy next to us, the mummy lich?
Yes.
Thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is his name? Thanos? Haha.
I am visible, because, I attacked.
I mean, if his snapping is
It's not.
anything
It's not
like-
a spell. It's not a spell.
no, but if it's anything like these other things, snapping, I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
I'm very scared.
All right. It's gonna punch Melanie.
Okay.
First up. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
13
Just
points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I just realized that I'm concentrating on both haste and slow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very yin and yang.
Yeah.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that doesn't have advantage.
Okay.
It should be a 5 plus.
Okay.
It should
10.
be
15?
15.
Okay.
I was plus 10.
Nope. My con saves are plus 10.
Okay. Unfortunately, you are starting to feel pretty ill.
Okay.
Oh.
What effects do I have happen? Am I pooping myself?
You probably won't be able to regain hit points.
Don't like that.
Nope.
Don't like that.
Mummies are pretty bad.
Yeah. Trying to figure out if I can get the fuck out of Dodge. I can't get the fuck out of Dodge. It's fine. Zaitari, you are fine now. That
Am I? Oh, I am unparalyzed.
you
now?
are unparalyzed because it was the mummy's turn.
Wonderful. All right, let me assess the battlefield here. So the monkey boys are looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Then. Great. Then we're gonna do some Eldritch Blasting. Gonna start with the ninja.
Okay, sounds good.
28 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
You don't have to roll damage.
Did it anyways.
Collapses on the ground.
Next one's going.
Wait.
At,
I need you to wait for a second.
Oh, okay.
So, he explodes
Oh,
into
no.
a burst of cold energy.
Oh man.
Of course he fucking
Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
does. Okay. Well, I'd say that I'm good at those, but I don't want to jinx myself. 26.
26 will save, so you only take...
This is a lot more math than is good.
Mm-hmm.
So 35, so half that to 17.
I believe half again. I am resistant to cold damage.
7 points,
So.
then.
Hooray.
That's not too bad.
I will
Not
make
too
my
bad at
con
all.
save.
Shouldn't it be 8 points?
Oh
17 halved.
Yeah, 8
Yep.
points. Yeah, 8 points.
I maintain concentration. And I'm going to attack fast one, which I'm assuming is lightning. The yellow outline one.
Yep. Do you actually...
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. He takes it in the noggin. Still.
One more. 18 to hit.
18 to hit will hit.
15 points of damage.
And he will go down as well.
Wonderful.
He will also explode, so I need to roll damage for the guys next to him. Or the guy next to him.
Good, let's get a fucking chain kill.
Yeah,
Somehow I don't think the lightning is gonna kill those lightning bugs.
Been fucked if I stayed over there.
Yep.
Alright, so that is 36. So... the bugs will take it. Because this is not a spell. And...
Oh gosh.
Well, good golly gosh.
Alright. Monk's still up. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, sounds good.
Wait. I do have a bonus action. Who's hurting real bad?
I am, but I can't regain hit points, so...
Most likely.
Aoife, how are you doing?
I'm at 52 out of 122.
Alright, let's pump a little more health into that body of
fine.
yours. Nice.
I'm about to go on a tear around the room.
Heal for 10.
Thank
'cause
you.
I'm using a second level spell slot, and I'm done.
Appreciated.
Oh wait, I'm gonna get the fuck away from this wall, bitch. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay, Aoife. Let's go.
Right, you're gonna forgive me for not counting out my 110 spaces of movement.
That's fine. I figured.
Wall, punch,
Yep.
with its lowered AC, so 2 punches to it.
That will take it out. The walls, the hands dissipate to nothing.
Cool.
It doesn't explode.
Pop over here.
Okay.
Punch Thunder Monk. We'll start with this once, see what happens.
Okay.
And he is gonna get my extra D8 of force damage from my special arms. God, I'm rolling
What
here.
is with that?
It's been ones all
damn
night.
time.
It's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, he is still up.
Bonus action punch. Ooh.
Oof.
That unfortunately will
reminder
not
that
hit.
Their
I don't
AC
suppose-
will have less. Will have 2 less.
Let's see. Thunder. That will hit Thunder then.
Okay, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. I need you to please make a dexterity saving throw. You are fine. You have evasion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You
Okay.
dodged the thunder damage that emits from his dying corpse. I gotta roll for the
Like
bugs. Hold on.
do the
Yeah,
bugs?
See if it kills the bugs, because I'm about to run away from the bugs.
It kills the bugs, so they all take that damage. So they're dead. They're dead. They're dead.
This is a wonderful, it's exploding dice, but it's exploding monks.
And I'm gonna cartwheel over to this other hand and use a flurry of blows to punch it one more time.
Okay.
That's my 5th attack for this round.
I didn't mean to roll that, but yeah, that will hit.
Or you didn't.
All right, it is still up.
That's fine. I'm content.
And you didn't even use all your movement.
No, I've 110 feet of movement really gets you pretty far.
Yeah.
I left you one set of beetles.
Mm.
But they're
Yes,
beetles.
coming at the major magic user.
You'll be fine.
At the end of your turn, Mr. Mummy, things aren't going well since everything just exploded.
Yeah, that probably was terrible from his perspective.
Yeah, it's like, fuck.
I mean, he does have somebody almost bleeding out next to him.
Yeah,
Didn't
full
have to
health.
point it out, Melanie.
I mean, he's a lich. He has probably eons of like
I'm the person that's
intellect.
bleeding out. I have less health than you do.
He is going to turn into a whirlwind of sand and move the fuck away from you guys.
Bitch.
Bitch.
No,
That's
is
the
that
name
a
of this
spell?
episode, by the way. It's bitch.
Huh?
Bitch lich.
Yeah, bitch lich. There we go. Nice.
Oh, it's funny that he thinks he's safe over there.
Up to 60. There we go. And reverse back to normal form. Okay, cool.
Okay.
He's safe over there. Oh, that's cute.
And then layer actions. Tilda's your turn.
Right.
Anyone else suspicious that there's not been any actual like lair actions that we've been able to see?
A little, yeah.
Yeah.
And that TH that's like, oh, things feel really bad. Things don't feel so bad. Things feel really, really bad.
It's like, what does it mean?
Exactly.
And it's on the traditional, initiative count of...
It's probably a countdown once we get to a certain number of rounds.
Maybe.
Okay. I will... Oh. How, just out of curiosity, Darren.
Yep.
How sturdy has this place seemed?
It's
Like, have we noticed, sand falling from the ceiling whenever it, whenever something big, like an explosion or something happens, or does it seem pretty sturdy?
yeah, it seems pretty sturdy.
Okay,
Why?
great. Because I'm going to cast Glacial Crash.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
Okay.
So awful.
So now this finally comes into play.
Oh, no.
When you try to cast that spell, your body becomes racked with pain. Kind of like if you were going to go under a contraction, but it's not a contraction. Don't worry about it. Could you please roll a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, sure. I like those.
Okay.
16.
Good. You are able to cast a spell, but you feel like if you weren't constituted enough, you probably would have lost it and taken some damage.
Huh.
Don't like that.
Don't like that at all.
So, yeah. Yeah, he fails.
So, did you drop slow or?
No, she didn't drop slow. All right.
No,
6.
this is a non-concentration.
Right. But you have to you have to take your action to keep up the 2 spells.
Oh, you're right. I
but
forgot
if you
about
dropped
that.
slow, because I mean the slow is only currently affecting one thing, so if you just dropped the slow, then
Yeah, but that one thing can pull people into walls and
Oh no,
entomb
it
them.
is problematic. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he gets icicles on his head and he's now dead. I just realized
What?
he dies by glacial crash because he didn't have that many hit points left.
Who?
The
Wow.
mummy.
The guy.
Mummy.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
I
not. He was
I did
really
6
low.
points of damage.
He wasn't on. He was on like very little left. I'm not kidding. He was on like 120
Huh.
and like no 119, and he needed like 1 hit point to like fucking die.
Oh, good,
You did
because
great.
You were one from lethal all this whole time on like almost everything.
I mean that's the thing. I actually only did 2 damage. Because that piercing damage is only if they make a successful save.
So you did enough damage because he needed 1.
Yep. Yep.
Congrats.
That was
So-
unexpected.
It
Nice,
was.
cute.
Now we have walls to deal with.
We have a wall
Yeah.
and a bug.
I'll drop slow in order to say that this has happened. And so you guys will hear like there's Tilda making the tapping into the old magic, and as she's releasing it, she cries out, grabs the front of her broomstick, and like is clenching at it until her knuckles turn white as the glacial glacier thingy, the ball of ice, goes hurtling through space and time and bonks him on the head. And then
I like the mental image of everyone just kind of like pausing, watching the hunk of ice like fly through the air, ping off this guy's forehead, and he crumples.
Yeah.
Stare at him for a second.
then everyone just turns to look at Tilda, who's like, unexpected.
Would you like to do anything else?
I would like to 1, 2, 3, 4 move over here. Or 5, I think, actually.
Meow.
Now.
That's Orf.
Yeah, figured as
It's time
much.
to be on the hallway.
Yes. And how's Rain looking in terms of health?
Ugh.
On a scale of 0 to 3, I'm at a 9.
Just a 9. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I-
you get a little bit of healing. Just a little bit, 1 charge, because I can't do much.
I need
Wasted
little
a
bit
lot
will
of it.
help, because I can do a reaction to take half damage, but so
Yep.
it's a lot actually.
Your life partner kind of took up a lot of the slots and then went and got herself cursed by a mummy. So
Diseased! Hooray!
that's my turn.
All right.
Okay, we know clinic.
This bug is gonna try to gnaw on you.
Oh, yay, I love it.
This bug does not gnaw on you.
Okay.
It goes nom nom.
Yum, 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 yum.
Just a
It
bunch of
gums at
bugs.
me.
Yeah, gumming at you.
That's it. Everything else is dead, right?
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the bugs that are coming at Zatari.
Okay.
Let's hope you actually get the bugs and not Saitari.
Yeah, I'll walk over there and stab them, just to make sure. Manage all the good stuff.
Whoo!
Wow. Maybe.
Nice!
All right. So this may have
Fucking
killed-
go!
14.
Fuck those bugs.
Yeah, that's kills. Oh my god. Okay.
You just-
bugs just die. They don't explode. They just burst into shiny colors.
I like the idea of like Rain just kind of meandering over there like an actual meander, and then pulling out her knife, pulling out Hellfire, and just like as these bugs are flying in the air, just like picking them out one by one.
Yeah, this is about 5 of them just on my dagger. Like 5 or 6 of them just stacked.
Exactly, just like
a terrible kebab.
Yep.
It would be a terrible kebab.
All right, this wall thing is gonna try to hit you, Aoife.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's a 19 to hit. Well, that's a 26 to hit. It's a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that hit.
Yeah, okay.
You're still hasted. But
Yeah, my AC is 24.
So 11 points of slashing.
Uh-huh.
8 points of psychic damage, and you are now grappled.
Do I have a thing about psychic damage? Hold on.
You might.
Every single thing about the astral self monk is like 6 paragraphs long. Nope, I get extra long arms. I can see in the dark. I can do voice tricks.
I
psychic damage.
All right. I rolled a 2 on the die for the next attack, so you're not in the wall.
Cool.
Okay. Melanie.
I'm just gonna have a sit down.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What's just it's just the wall and the bugs?
It's just the wall.
Just the wall.
Just the wall.
Oh no, the wall sucked. I'm gonna.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sit down.
No.
It's okay.
no.
Sit down.
Look,
Just
look.
sit down. You'll be fine.
I
be
am
fine.
going. I'm
fine.
going to help. I'm gonna.
Oh, she's
stagger
gonna
my
help
ass
even if
over
it
here,
kills her.
and I am gonna womp. And I'm gonna womp again. I'm gonna womp a third time.
So that's 13. Yeah, I think that's dead. Yeah, that's dead.
Also,
Great.
if it died before the last hit, I still continue hitting it.
Okay.
Just, so you know, I'm just still hitting it.
We are out of combat.
Huzzah.
Congratulations.
Yay.
You survived a lot of shit.
That was so very close to being very, very, very bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was a good challenge. I like it.
I'm glad you guys liked it. I was like, I have to scare you guys.
Look at
I
all
was
these
scared
mugs.
that I was
Aren't
going
they
to leave my
neat?
orphan as an orphan again.
What did you say? My collection is complete.
Alright. Did you want to look around?
Yeah, let's loot this place.
Alright. Cool.
Does anybody, does anybody have anything that, like, helps with diseases or whatever the hell is in my throat? And
I can
I don't
high-five you
know.
6 times and that's it.
I want to do that too. I
Okay.
lift up both my hands.
Okay, I'll go high-five you with all my arms.
Oh yes, that's the basic. Now I am gonna go sit down. I'll just
Uh,
go like lean against a wall.
If anybody wants to know about what she's afflicted with, you can ruin an Arcana check or a Medicine check, because curses would fall under Arcana.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get you back to Nenrine ASAP, unless Tilda can do, or Tilda or
Nope.
Zendara can
I
do
mean,
a
we
remove
could always
curse.
try the weird health potion.
This is true.
No, you are not gonna feed me a lumpy weird health potion that turned a cat into a different type of cat.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
We turned
You
into
die?
a
Turned into a fish cat.
Yeah, you won't be turned into a fish cat. You get turned into a
Tilda, you know that usually in game terms, this will eventually, like, if left on too long, this curse will eventually kill Melanie. A remove curse will work. Typically what happens is for every day that passes, the target will lose constitution is not the right word because it's not constitution. Game terms, they're gonna lose, decreases their hit point maximum until it reaches to 0.
Okay.
It's
Can't
kind of it's
regain,
pretty
right?
nasty.
And you can't regain any, right?
And right now she cannot be regaining hit points.
Yeah.
Or at how much?
It's a certain amount per day. I roll that amount every 24 hours. What?
No, just only.
What health is Melanie at
Oh,
right now?
12?
Yeah, I'm at 12.
She's at 12.
Yeah.
But the good news is she only will die when her maximum gets lowered to 0.
If she gets hit for 12 hit points, she's
Or if I stub my fucking toe.
But then you just get a gentle repose real quick, a cheeky little gentle repose. Remove the curse off of your corpse.
Maybe.
And then revive you.
I'm
Gentle
guessing
repose
this
is
curse
better
does weird stuff if I die.
Rain is of the opinion that we probably shouldn't have been here in the first fucking place. Chasing this thing while our daughter's missing, and now her mother is gonna die if she falls down 15 feet. We gotta get this shit taken care of.
Yeah.
There's no movement past this point. So that's done.
Is the pit still glowing, by the way?
Oh, it's dead now.
The
No glow.
pit is dark
No glow.
now.
Yeah, the pit's dark.
Do you want me to go look around the bottom of the pit while you guys look around the gold piles?
No.
No. Okay. Rain is like being mother henish right now, and she's like, no.
I don't even need ropes. I can just get down there and then get back up. And if I don't like what I see when I get down there, I can just U-turn and run back up the wall.
Yes, but if whatever it is follows you, then we
Then
have
we
to
punch
fight
it. I'll kick it back down
Look
into the hole.
at Melanie.
I didn't say Melanie was
Oh,
gonna
dear.
fight it.
You might not be able to. You can't guarantee that until it's not happening.
You're not my mom.
No. That's why I don't give a shit about your opinion.
Then why are you giving it to me?
No sense.
If you don't
What
care
you
about mine, I don't care about yours. I'm gonna look over the
Yeah.
edge of the hole. I have 120 feet dark vision, and I can see through all darkness. What's going on down there?
You can certainly stand at the top of the hole and look down. None of us are going to tell you not to do that, but
when you do look down at the hole, you see it's only about like 30 feet deep. That's how that guy was able to like just leap out of the hole.
Yeah.
And just land on the edge of the on the pit so easily. There's runes inscribed around the on the walls in the pit.
Nothing really at the bottom.
Nothing at the bottom. There are like a lot of bodies.
Yeah, I figured there'd be bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't see any treasure, I'm not gonna bother going down there.
Okay.
by the way, Aoife,
Hmm.
thank you for protecting me.
Yeah, that's, it's whatever.
It's not, but it is appreciated.
Orpheus says hi.
We got so much to say tonight.
Meow.
Quick chatty.
It's the cat that's in this damn tomb.
All right. Would you guys like to know what you found?
Yeah,
Sure.
All right. So, in the
Somebody
gold.
else write this down. I cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get it.
All right. In the gold piles, there's 15,000 gold pieces.
Into the hole.
2,700 pieces of platinum.
2,700
Sorry.
flat, you said?
2,700.
What was it? How
2,700.
much gold?
15,000.
1,000 gold
Uh,
and 2,700
platinum.
plat.
6 pieces of art of varying prices.
Onto the wall of the tavern they go now.
A potion of vitality. Brain could probably tell you this. Potion of speed. A potion of invisibility. Can't read my fucking handwriting.
Potion of cure disease.
Potion of can't read my fucking handwriting. Got it.
Oh, potion of cloud giant strength.
Ooh.
And you find how many magic items? One, including the one you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them, Kismet gets very excited about.
At this point, Mel is probably going to suggest that we camp out at like the entrance, and heal
Mansion?
up for those of us that can in the mansion.
The mansion
So-
is the mansion lasts for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's
so
still
there.
outside.
So if we wanted to give Tilda time to identify those things, we could.
Yeah, I think
I think it's a good idea.
Mhm.
Put all the art into the portable hole.
Gather up all my shit that spilled out.
Yeah, so it seems like the bugs had the effect of dampening, of like seriously like dampening a magical item for a short amount of time.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's why I was asking you if your list was current, because I was going to randomize what lost its magical ability for a while.
Now that the bug is dead, does the haversack work again?
Yes, it works.
Okay.
Bugs. No one likes them.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, so I will identify.
All right. Yeah, Brain Kismet gets very... So when you're looking over things, you find a cloak, a scroll case, a wand, the staff you have, and what looks like to be a pocket watch. And you find the compass, too.
6.
Okay. So a cloak, a scroll case.
So 6 things, which includes the... Yeah, cloak, scroll case, wand, staff, yeah, pocket watch, yes.
I needed to. I missed the after scroll case.
Oh, Melanie
Wand.
wrote it in chat.
Oh.
Wand, staff, pocket watch. And then, of course, our compass.
Yeah, Kismet gets...
Pocket.
And, you know...
That's not how you spell pocket.
So, Rain, when you're looking at some of the stuff, he says, you're gonna want that pocket watch.
Fancy. But you seem to recognize it.
Yeah, because it was fucking mine.
Ooh.
Yeah, fuck this lich.
Fuck this guy.
So, what's it do?
I'm glad you ask.
Rain, darling, could you check this scroll case for traps?
Once over. No. Investigation.
It doesn't appear to be trapped.
No physical traps, dear.
Hold on. My
Thank you,
cats
darling.
are yapping. Stop it!
No. Meow 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 meow.
Goddamn cats and establishing dominance. Yeah, you heard. Well, you're deaf, so you can't hear me.
Oh.
You saw my mouth move. You know what I meant.
You got my vibes.
5 check.
I will cast detect magic on the scroll case just in case.
Nothing that shows up to be like wards, but the case itself is magical.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
Did you get my handout, Rain?
No. Well, it didn't pop up, but let me see if it's.
It might be. It might show up on your thing.
Um,
It should say pocket watch.
Oh, there it is. There it is. So, yeah, I see it. Got it. I will read it.
Well, I am identifying stuff, so
All right. Then will you say each one out loud, or do you want to keep it to yourself?
I guess I'll keep it to myself
All right.
for now.
Cool. So I'm gonna go through each one and put it in your journal.
Cool.
Oh God. 6 sneak attacks in a turn.
What?
Seriously?
Well,
Is it a watch a time stop?
you can tell. Alternatively, you can force it to turn backwards as far as it can go. This is not requiring action or any charge from the pocket watch, but you can't do this if you are incapacitated. You teleport to any location that you have been earlier in this turn. You regain any hit points you have lost since the beginning of your turn, and you can immediately take another turn. The pocket watch falls apart after that. Can only do once, but
That's pretty fucking lit.
that can only happen once, and it can't be repaired. And then after 1 minute, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. But that could be.
That's a hell of a Hail Mary.
Yeah. I did. I think I'm gonna save it for the last boss and just kill him on the first turn.
You should have 4
I got
handouts
nothing.
in your section.
Nope. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of different sections. But I'm not seeing anything new, anyway. Oh! Found it. Up in miscellaneous things?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
While identifying's happening, I'm going to, just to be safe, take a short rest real quick. Do some meditating.
Yep.
On the off something decides to mess up again.
This might actually
We're in the mansion. So...
Yeah, we are, but
Yeah, but it can be dispelled. And we are in a heavily medical area, so I'm going to do it just in case.
All right.
That's a good.
While you're like hanging out in there, Kismet's like, it's obviously I never used the latter part of that, but
good for Melanie. You have a lot of things that take bonus actions.
That's a good sound.
I guess that was the staff of the Archmage. I just taking a guess.
Nope.
I'm going to keep it because I can use it now.
Rain, as you're like looking at the pocket watch, Kismet's like, you might want to take care of that mummy too.
They're gonna come back if we don't.
Well, me being an experienced Tomb Raider and having my own run-ins with mummies, you gotta take out the heart. It's easy once it was there.
I can get it, I guess. Once I get a short rest in.
Yeah, you got like 24 hours, so.
Do we just have to keep the heart separate, or do we have to?
You could just like freaking get rid of it, like, you know, cut it into a few pieces. That works pretty well. You can set it on the fire. I've seen somebody freeze one once.
Interesting. Maybe I'll just preserve it in some.
This is when I would spend some hit dice, if I could.
If I had it.
If I had any.
Some.
For the
I
remaining
just
10
can't
minutes,
regain hit points.
for the remaining of my 10 minutes with my arms, I will go give Melanie a back massage.
Oh.
What the fuck? Is that bullshit?
Just flaunt those hit dice.
But look at it. The first roll is 10 hit dice. That's a 51. Second roll is 5 hit dice. That's 41. I only needed like 15 more hit points. I said, it's gonna roll like shit. Doesn't really matter.
Anyway, Tilda will call the group around after Melanie gets her back massage, which also Tilda kind of like eyes enviously.
I mean, I can do you too. It takes 2 key points. I'm doing that like
No,
thing
no,
on her back with 6
fine.
arms.
It's fine, darling. It's fine.
mean, with 6 arms, you could do 2 of us at once. Let's be honest.
This is true.
That's what she said.
Aoife is 16.
I know, but you know.
So this stuff is a staff of vaulting.
If you want me to, I can edit to show everybody too while you're reading them.
Yeah.
out. Okay. Cool.
But I would suggest giving it to Eva,
That sounds like a good
just
idea.
as an idea. We have a wand of scowls, a bottomless scroll case,
Oh shit.
and actually Tilda will pop it open and reach in, try to see if there's anything in there.
There is one thing in there. Hold on. Let me give me a second as I
We
show
never
the players.
find magic spells. Okay, that's not true, but you know. And the cloak is a cloak of many fashions. It sort of works the same as your armor, Zaitari.
Oh.
It's just otherwise just a cloak.
So
I'm
Would
considering
it
bringing
hide
that.
the armor that you're wearing? Does it make it a disguise self type deal?
No, it just makes it
No.
look fancy.
Oh, okay.
You can have the cloak look like whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, Tilda, I feel like you'd probably enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to give everyone a chance, but if nobody minds.
with the stick, I
certainly
can
don't
jump
mind.
so far. That's really funny.
The spell you find in the scroll case, Tilda,
Mm-hmm.
is Dominate Monster.
Oh shit!
Ooh. I have that one. I rarely get to use it. Normally I'm
I
concentrating on other
will-
shit.
Be adding that to the spell book when I can. Not at the moment, because I'd need several hours of downtime. And I don't think we've got that at the moment.
Well, we probably need to take a long rest after we get that heart out of that lich.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I believe I can prepare remove curse. So.
Yeah, I can't do that, so...
Be real handy.
But yeah, after the short rest, Rain will retrieve the heart, as Kismet explained.
I'll go with Rain, but I'm going to use it as an excuse to test out my new stick.
Righteous.
I have
You
a
just
40-foot long jump now.
You just keep leaping over the pit.
Yeah.
Boing, boing.
Alright, cool. So yeah, that's all you currently find.
Okay. What about the compass?
That's
Okay.
when we're turning it over, right?
It is,
Yeah.
but
You're
what is-
identifying
I
it.
wanna know
Alright,
what it
let me give you the description.
We wouldn't want to give them the wrong thing, or a new.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Or something that is, it looks like a compass, but it's actually,
Cat-
it's just a compass.
Catch up.
Compass mimic.
Is it magic? No.
Hold on.
The compass of Jack Sparrow. Oh, haven't heard about him.
Oh no. No, your whole thing isn't exhausting at all.
Are you going to tell everyone? Do you want me to message you what it does?
Message me first, please.
Okay.
Okay, Liam. No.
It's like, no, it's mine.
Huh. Where is it pointing as I'm holding it?
For you? I think I know where it's pointing right now.
Okay. Would you like to tell me?
Yeah, hold on. From where you guys are.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Well, this is an interesting little item. Seems that Lulu is looking for something very special indeed.
Hmm?
What she truly desires.
I guess those are some earth elementals then, on the plane of earth.
Yeah, that was a weird thing that she truly desires, but what she truly desires could be like revenge. I mean, or a really good lay. I don't know.
You have to be attuned to the compass to use it, or do you just have to hold it?
Nope.
For
It
like
doesn't
you
say
just have to
attunement.
hold it.
Yeah.
Maybe give that to Melanie for a little bit.
It's
No.
not a bad idea.
No. She doesn't want to touch it.
Okay,
Because
maybe ring
she
then.
can't. Because she can't know the distance. She can only know the direction, and that would just drive her insane. She would just be sadder knowing the direction and no distance, and knowing that it's going to be days, possibly a month, before she's able to do anything about it. It would just be salt in the wound.
All right, dear. If any of you are looking over Tilda's shoulder as she's like holding the compass, it's pointing north.
I mean,
That'd be toward
Theo.
Theo.
Yeah.
we could use it, take it, teleport around, and triangulate. I mean, we could get it back to them eventually.
I don't think that the off chance that it would work is good enough for us to try to teleport around the world and do precarious math just to anger on Lulu. We know where she is. We know she's in the swamp. Or the thing that has her is in the swamp. And we have a plan to go get her. That's what matters.
These detours.
Tilda reaches out and puts a hand on Melanie's shoulder. Just keeps it there for a second and then... Well, we've had a long day. We should all get some rest.
In the morning, I'll prepare teleport. We'll take the Silent Hours back to Omlulu, and then I can teleport us closer, hopefully, to where we
And-
need to go.
Remove Melanie's curse.
Yes.
Do you still have a spell slot that would be able to cast Dream?
I don't have that anymore.
Oh, that was yesterday?
left.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, that's right. We took a long rest. Okay, that's fine. Melanie was going to ask you to burn a spell slot since we're about to sleep, but since it's been a day, she'll
I could
just-
try casting Ascending.
Would you? I don't think it'll go through, but it'd be marvelous if you would try.
What's your message?
We're coming to get you. We'll bring you home.
I will send to Shattuck. Hello, darling. This is Auntie Tilda. We're coming to get you. We're going to bring you home. Your mothers love you. We all love you. I don't know how many words that is. But,
Okay.
that's about where I ended.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. So, I think it's.
I'm
a
sorry.
good-
I'm like, is that what the response I was
No,
getting?
no. You don't.
Like,
you,
oh,
you
Jesus.
you don't get it. You don't. You don't. You don't get anything back.
Yeah,
It is fucking cool. He's like, yeah, whatever. Get ya.
it's fine.
All right. So our next game is on the 5th. So, yeah. I'll see you guys around